And welcome to the Pioneer High School Gymnasium for the 37th Sonoma County Classic. Tonight we've got the semifinals, and the first one is a rematch of last year's semifinals between Mount Eden and the Pioneer Prospectors. Hello everyone, I'm Dave Cox along with Travis Taylor, and a rematch of last year's semifinal won by Mount Eden. I know the Prospectors would love to avenge that loss and get into the championship of their own tournament.
No doubt, Prospectors have to play well tonight. Mount Eden is very athletic. They beat a pretty good Casa Grande team last night, so Pioneers got their work cut out for them.
Yeah, and they're playing well right now at 10-4. The guy that they'll have to try to stop is Jamani Walker from Mount Eden. He had a great game last night against Casa Grande.
Yeah, Jamani Walker, he can flat out score the rock. He is a perimeter shooter. He's kind of a bigger guard. He's averaging about 14 points per game. Last night he went for 25 against the Gauchos, and he's going to be tough to stop tonight.
There he is. Had a great game last night. He's really the guy that controls things for them. And for the Pioneer Prospectors, it's Scotty Erickson who really controls the flow for them. He's their leading scorer, and he's the guy that they really count on to try to get things done in big games like this. Scotty
Erickson, the son of legendary coach Mike Erickson. He's a playmaker. He's kind of a do-it-all. Point guard, makes his teammates better, competitor. He can score the ball as well. He's just a winner, and son of a coach, usually makes for great point guard, so expect big things tonight out of Scotty.
So big night here. We've got this one and then the Cardinal Newman Santa Rosa game. We'll find out who will advance to the championship game when we come back here at the Pioneer High School Gymnasium and the Sonoma County Classic.
When you come to Oil Stop, we'll serve you and your passengers with a complimentary beverage. Coke, Diet Coke, Sprite, coffee, tea, hot chocolate, hot cider, or even a bottle of cold, refreshing water. Want to check your emails, surf the web, or get some work done when you're in for service? Use our high-speed Wi-Fi. It's free. We'll also provide a free car wash with your oil change so your car looks as good as it runs. How convenient is that? Oil Stop. We're here to serve you.
Are you searching for a great high school experience? Cardinal Newman is the only Catholic college preparatory high school in Santa Rosa. Be a part of a community where you will be known and supported during these key years of growth. Be a part of a fun and positive student body who embraces challenge and responsibility through faith, academics, service, visual and performing arts, and competition. Learn how to apply at cardinalnewman.org.
For over 80 years, George Peterson Insurance has been protecting our community, helping businesses and individuals get the right coverage for their needs. We are proud to expand our presence to Marin County with the Minto and Wilkie and Allen, Bettini and Carter agencies located in San Rafael. We are excited for the opportunity to continue to grow our personal and employer resources and services in the North Bay. We are still committed to this promise to all Northern California.
We've got your back. George Peterson Insurance.
For AAU basketball at its best, it's Express Basketball Club, the place for young players to learn the fundamentals and advanced skills for high school and beyond. Looking to buy or sell wine country, ranch, and vineyard property? Vice Properties, with over 75 years of combined experience, can make it happen. Vice Properties specializes in North Bay ranch and vineyard properties with in-depth local knowledge and relationships unparalleled in wine country. Vice Properties can also help with commercial, investment, and residential properties. We know the market. Let us help you get the best deal possible. Call Vice Properties today or go to Vice. Christofferson Builders, committed to rebuilding Sonoma County better than ever. From plan selection to home completion, nothing replaces knowledge and experience. Christofferson Builders, visionaries and industry leaders since 1978.
And welcome back to historic Pioneer High School. And this is a great gym. There's been many great games in this Sonoma County Classic over the years. Pioneer hasn't won this for a long time. They've won it 7 times, but it's been all the way back to 2004 since they've got it done here in their own tournament. So they'd love to get there this year and get a chance to win it. We're going to take a look at the starting lineups. And here's Mount Eden's starting lineup. We talked about Walker in the open. Esapole, also a very good senior. He's a big guy. And they've got a couple other great shooters as well. So they're going to be tough to start. They have a sophomore in Montgomery, and then a Piner with Adonis Gutierrez, Scotty Erickson, Jared Sadler, Chris Gutierrez, and Jorge San Ramon. There is the interim head coach, Brandon Parks. Their head coach, Aaron O'Brien, recently had a heart attack, and so he is out. On the other side, Mike Erickson, who's been here for 28 years here at the helm of Piner High School. And now it's time for tonight's national anthem.
Let's stop that. Stop. Maddie, stop it. There we go. We will try this again. Give us 1 minute here. I would sing it for you all, but you guys did not want to hear me sing. So let's try this over again.
Just about ready to go here at Piner High School. Take a look at the bracket, show you how these teams advanced. Down at the bottom, you see Mount Eden 59, Casa 51, Piner 69, LC Allen 24. The other semifinals, Santa Rosa and Newman. 3 teams from the North Bay Oak going at it here in this Sonoma County Classic, vying for the championship. Our referees tonight, Adrian Reyes and TJ Murphy, wearing the stripes and blowing the whistle here. Now this gym's a little longer than a lot of the high school gyms, a little roomier. Makes a little bit of a difference, I think, in some cases. What do you think as a coach? Did you ever take into consideration anything different when you played at Piner?
Not really, but it's a great gym. Good rims, good floor. It's always fun atmosphere to play games at.
Scotty Erickson lays it in right off the tap. Nice little setup right there, and Piner jumps out to a quick 2-0 lead.
Piner's coming out in their traditional man-to-man defense. They really want to pressure the ball and make things tough on Mount Eden here tonight.
Mount Eden wearing the gold with blue trim. Piner in the white. Long possession here to start things off for the Monarchs. They pound it down low to Esapole, and it is taken away. San Ramon ended up with the ball, and here come the Prospectors. Adonis Gutierrez drives to the rack, and he'll go to the line. Nice job attacking the hoop there by Adonis Gutierrez. And we'll have our first free throws of the night.
You can tell Piner's making a real effort to attack the rim and not be so perimeter oriented. Scotty started the game off with that left-handed layup that you see right here. Then Adonis did a great job filling the lane and getting to the rim as well, and earned himself 2 free throws. Makes the first.
First free throw was good by Adonis Gutierrez. And the second one good as well. So Piner off to a nice 4-0 lead here to start the ball game.
Piner's up in a full court press, little flow action they call it. They're going to trap on the sidelines, kind of flow back and forth. Mount Eden with a good job getting the ball middle and breaking the pressure. Piner falls back into that man-to-man defense. Looks like Mount Eden's trying to take advantage of their big guy and their size advantage, but Prospect is doing a good job scrapping down there.
Wow, Sadler, Chris Gutierrez, everybody packing the paint right there. And Pole couldn't get the shot off. It's good defense.
Yep, you see Gutierrez come over and double, and then Sadler has good hands, and they time up, get the jump ball. Shot clock's at 2. I don't know if Mount Eden realizes it.
Ah, he just does get it off, and he caught it. Wow. Clutch basket right there by Jason Montgomery. JJ, they like to call him.
Piners run their early offense here. Move the ball side to side.
There's Erickson for 3. Scotty Erickson off to a nice start. Has 5, and the Prospectors lead by 5.
Mount Eden looking to post up Pole again. San Ramon's doing a good job working down there. He's probably giving up 25 pounds.
Nice bat out by Sadler. Trying to get around him was Aaron Duran. This Mount Eden team gave Las Lomas a great battle last year in the championship game. Las Lomas went on to win the NorCal title after winning this tournament here, but Mount Eden gave him a run. In fact, I think the game went into overtime last year.
That was a great game. Great game. Yeah, Las Lomas lost some real high-level high school basketball players off that team last year that graduated.
And there's San Ramon taking it away. So a couple turnovers here early on for Mount Eden, and we'll see if the Prospectors can add the lead. Erickson, who was injured much of last year, in fact, still wears the brace on the left knee. And he's come back with a vengeance here in his senior year. There's Adonis Gutierrez. San Ramon, nice offensive rebound. Sadler puts it up and scores. Jared Sadler.
Sadler had a great night last night against El Cion in the opener. I think 19 points. He's a junior, terrific athlete, can really score the ball.
Yeah, they really asked a lot of him last year as a sophomore when Scotty Erickson was out, and there's a steal by Erickson, and he's fouled from behind by Esapoe.
Jump ball, called jump ball,
but
the possession arrow goes to the Prospectors.
So they'll switch the possession arrow now, and here comes Piner.
Nice luxury for Coach Erickson. He can have Scotty play the point guard, or you see Sadler here handling the point guard duties.
Adonis Gutierrez.
Looks like he stepped on the sideline.
Yeah, didn't really see that, but Adrian Reyes says he stepped on the line, and that's going to be a turnover by Piner. There you see Brandon Parks. Brandon Parks formerly was at San Lorenzo High School, did a great job with that program after winning league there. He went on to Chabot for a couple years and came back here to Mount Eden to help out Aaron O'Brien, who we wish well. Here's Jared Sadler now bringing it up with 4:30 to go here in the first. Hope you're enjoying our live coverage here on YSN365.com and on YSN 365 TV. There's Scotty Erickson for 3, another big basket for him. And Erickson's on fire to start the game.
Scotty did a great job, set a screen, his teammate rejected the screen, and Scotty popped, found himself wide open, and knocked down the 3.
Duran flips it over quickly to Montgomery, the sophomore, not bashful at all. He's hit the only basket so far tonight for them.
There you see Scotty. Again, he set that screen, popped up, found himself wide open, and made his second 3 of the day. Mount Eden needs a basket here.
Scotty Erickson is feeling it early on with 8 points here in this first quarter. Esapole finally getting it down low, and he's fouled from behind by San Ramon. Not only giving away a few inches height-wise, but I'd say probably a good 30 pounds.
I think you're about right,
LB-wise. Yeah. Pole looks more like a left guard than he does a center in basketball. He's a big guy.
Moves pretty well. They're trying to get him here on the inbounds play. Impressed with the Prospectors' defensive intensity.
Montgomery again. Pole with an offensive rebound. Doesn't get it. And another foul call under the hoop. This will go against the Monarchs. Pole skied for that one nicely, and then you'll see the foul right there. Here we go. Sadler now brings it up quickly into the corner to Adonis Gutierrez. Chris Gutierrez down the lane, fading, got it, nice basket. And timeout taken by Mount Eden as Piner gets off to a really nice start here. A 14-2 lead. Kind of how you draw it up on the chalkboard.
Always good to start the game off playing so well. Chris Gutierrez, you see him there finishing. You know, he's only 6'2", but he's their biggest asset in the post. Strong kid, can go left and right. Definitely a capable shooter and playmaker as well, but he likes to bang around the basket. Good offensive rebounder. He's kind of the Prospectors, you know, Draymond Green, but a better shooter than Draymond, I think.
Last year, Las Lomas won this the year before Mount Eden. So Mount Eden has done well in this tournament over the years. In fact, they won it back in 2011, back when Aaron O'Brien had coached the team back in the day. And Cardinal Newman won it the 2 years prior to that, 2014, 2015. So a lot of teams that have won this before, have been here before, vying for this championship. Santa Rosa has only won it once, or twice actually, under Pat Ryan back in the day. So they're kind of the newcomer to the Final Four here. Walker, nice spin move in the lane, and he got it. Coach speaks very highly of him. His last 2 ball games, a 28 and a 25-point performance. He averages right around 14, 15 points per game. Erickson up top, guarded by Walker. And now it's Chris Gutierrez. Jorge San Ramon all net.
Prospectors are feeling it early tonight.
Nice to have the home cooking, and they are definitely taking advantage with a 13-point lead here in the first quarter. Pole gets the pass down low. He's going to be tough to stop once he gets it down there. The question is, can they keep him from getting that entry pass?
I think the bigger question for Mount Eden right now is, can they get a couple of stops? I think they should be able to score the ball. They got some talent, but Piner is scoring at will. Inside, outside, everyone's involved.
The thing I've really enjoyed watching this Piner group over the last couple of years, the fact that they really do spread the ball around, and they don't rely on any one scorer to get the job done. Gutierrez over to Sadler. Sadler thought about it. Now he does take it, and that one goes down. The Prospectors cannot miss.
All 5 starters have scored. Yeah, they're doing a good job sharing the ball, and they are on fire. They cannot miss, like you mentioned, Dave.
Mount Eden trying to stop the bleeding. Walker up top. Duran gets it back to Montgomery. Walker and Montgomery kind of trade off running the point here for this team. Walker will post up on Adonis.
Tough shot.
Tried the fader. Christian Gutierrez with the rebound for Piner. A 13-point lead with a minute to go here in the first quarter for the Prospectors. Jorge San Ramon up top to Gutierrez.
Scotty, little heat check maybe.
Nice job by Walker to fight through that screen. Sadler's hit a couple of baskets. Sadler in and out, and Pole has the rebound. Figure that Mount Eden would have a rebounding advantage. That is, if Piner ever misses. Duran tries one from beyond the arc, no good. There's Pole, offensive board, and he's bumped. So Esapole will go to the line. 3 rebounds now for him.
Yeah, Pole's clearly got that size advantage inside. He's missed a couple of shots that he probably usually makes. So just keep giving touches. He'll work hard on the offensive glass, and I think his scoring will come.
Gutierrez was whistled for the foul as Pole hits the free throw. Tighten things up just a little bit. What a career Mike Erickson's had here. He had to follow up Mike Gaddy, and I think he's done that pretty darn well.
I would say you're right. The Wizard of the West Side over here. 28 years.
Year in and year out, he gets the most out of the talent. Always has them in the hunt.
Prospector's going to hold for the last shot here. Shot clock is off. Got to think they want to go to Sadler or Christian Gutierrez here, as the other three starters are on the bench. Looks like Sadler, the high ball screen with Gutierrez. See what they can do.
And put back up by Gutierrez after the miss. Duran tries to get it off and cannot. Took it down nicely, but that is the end of the first quarter here in the Sonoma County Classic semifinals. A great start for the Prospectors. They lead it 19-7. We'll take a break right here and be back with the start of quarter number 2. Piner 19, Mount Eden 7.
Tonight's game is presented by Lux Metals Incorporated, providing high-quality commercial and residential metal fabrication since 1971. For custom exterior designs or fabulous interiors, Lux Metals is the perfect choice for your home or business. Lux Metals Incorporated. We make it our business to make it our best.
When you come to Oil Stop, we'll serve you and your passengers with a complimentary beverage. Coke, Diet Coke, Sprite, coffee, tea, hot chocolate, hot cider, or even a bottle of cold, refreshing water. Want to check your emails, surf the web, or get some work done when you're in for service? Use our high-speed Wi-Fi. It's free. We'll also provide a free car wash with your oil change so your car looks as good as it runs. How convenient is that? Oil Stop. We're here to serve you.
What's up, big guy?
Nice crowd making their way in here to Piner High School for this Sonoma County Classic semifinal. See Piner off to a terrific start. What a first quarter. Everybody red hot. All 5 starters scored in that first quarter. We're talking during the break. Fortuna suffered their first loss of the year. They were really favored to win that Windsor tournament, and they lost big time to Menlo. I'm not sure what happened there.
Well, Menlo Atherton's a good program, but I saw the Fortuna game last night, and yeah, they looked unbeatable against Amador Valley, and they've beat a bunch of good Sonoma County teams this year. I think they have wins over Montgomery, Piner, Healdsburg. They can flat out shoot the ball. Piner opens the second quarter, still in their man-to-man defense. I think they'll probably stick with that all night long.
Monday picked up a personal foul right there. That's the 3rd team foul against the Prospectors. Nice steal right there by Gutierrez. Monday bounces it ahead, and it is laid in beautifully by Jet Walker as Piner starts the second quarter right where they left off.
Great pass by Monday. Sweet bounce pass off the dribble. Led to an easy layup for Walker.
Mount Eden had 3 turnovers in that first quarter, and that's the one thing when you play a Piner team you really worry about is if you turn the ball over and they get quick transition baskets, it can snowball on you in a hurry. So one thing Coach Erickson has consistently been able to teach is great defense here at Piner. Sadler tries that one from the outside. Monday with an offensive board. And that one's good. Jake Herman gets into the act after the offensive rebound by Jake Monday. 16-point lead. In the paint, nice shot. That was Webster Bustamante. Checked in. Mount Eden's about to sub 4 guys in. Coach Parks is trying to find a combination right now. He's got the small lineup in right now. Doesn't look like he's going to stay with the small lineup for long, however. There's Sadler. Swings it around, and it is out of bounds as Walker couldn't handle the pass. That's the second turnover by Piner, and here comes 4 new Mount Eden Monarchs. 2 of them are starters, Pole and Jamani Walker. Also checking in for the first time is Fudge. Kenyatta Fudge, that is.
Scotty Erickson back in the game for Jared Sadler. Pass off the point guard duties, and then Hito San Ramon's coming in for Christian Gutierrez.
Working around the top. There's Fudge trying to find the hot hand, Pole, and it ends up in Walker's hands. Walker puts it up no good. San Ramon has the rebound. His second. Running the floor, Jet Walker to the rack and good. His second basket. Oh yeah, he knows how to run the break.
That's why they named him Jet.
We're enjoying our coverage here live from the Pioneer High School Gymnasium. One of these days they're going to call it the Mike Gaddy Gymnasium, I gotta believe. And there's a foul up top. Duran called for the personal.
Yeah, you see Jet Walker running the lane, finishing with the left hand. Jorge San Ramon with a nice pass.
Monday gets it over to Scotty Erickson. Great rotation on that shot, but it didn't fall, and Pole has his fourth rebound. Here come the Monarchs now, trying to get in rhythm offensively, trailing by 16. Nice job by Herman to stick a hand out as he fronted Pole. Walker takes it back away at the other end.
Monarchs need to slow down a little bit, get their big guy a touch, see if they can get an easy basket and settle down. Game is still within reach, but they need to start making a run sooner than later here. It's going to get out of hand before halftime.
And a travel. That is 6 turnovers now on the Monarchs, as Adonis Gutierrez checks back in now for Pioneer.
Adonis Gutierrez, another junior for Coach Erickson, so he's got Jared Sadler and Gutierrez coming back next year. That's quite a backcourt to return.
Yeah, I think that's a big question with Coach Erickson, is how much longer is he going to do this? Scotty graduates this year, obviously, and who knows?
Well, if anyone's earned the right to take a break, it's Coach Erickson, but he's a machine. I could see him doing it for another 10 years. He's got another son in junior high, so might have a few good years left in him. You never know.
Up top it goes. Mount Eden trying to get it down low to Pole. Pole backing in and scores. 5 points for the big man.
There's that post touch we were talking about. Able to lead to an easy basket. And now they're running double teams. I don't think they're going to find too much success trapping Pioneer guards. They're pretty good, pretty savvy.
Monday hits a 3. Jacob Monday, he's a great guy to bring off the bench when you need a scoring punch. And he provides it right there for the Prospectors, and it's a 17-point lead.
Monday is their designated shooter. He spaces the floor. If any teams go zone, they bring in Jacob Monday. He can shoot the basketball.
Montgomery tries one from beyond the arc and misses. San Ramon has it for the Prospectors, and Pioneer can add to this lead. 28-11 right now with under 3 minutes to go in the half. Not only scoring the ball well, but their defense has been solid too. There's Adonis short. Fudge has the rebound.
They need to slow this thing down, let Pole get inside. They're playing way too fast. The big guy's not even across half court yet. I think Pole is their one advantage. They're going to score the ball consistently. They need to play through him down low.
This tournament over the years has always marked kind of the end of non-league play. However, this year, the North Bay Oak had some league games last week, which is kind of unusual. You play a few league games, then you go on break, then you play in a couple tournaments, and then you gather back again. And I guess that's a product of the fact that they started everything earlier this year. Football started early, basketball started early, baseball is going to start at least a week, if not a little more than that, early than normal start times.
Yep, it's a little different. And then, 3 of these 4 semifinal teams are all in the NBL Oak division. So they're going to be playing league games next week. It'll be interesting.
There's Chris Gutierrez. Pioneer has cooled off a little bit. However, Mount Eden hasn't yet been able to take advantage. Still looking for their rhythm offensively. Gutierrez has another rebound for the Prospectors.
Mount Eaton still flying up the court. That was a decent look, but again, the big guy is their one advantage, and he wasn't able to get involved in that play.
Herman, nice ball fake. Now it's Sadler. Driving right down the lane, and he's fouled from behind by Pole, who didn't like the call.
Yep, Sadler found the mismatch. You know, a lot of times people just attack the big guy on offense with a little guy on him, but Sadler had the opposite effect. He had the big guy trying to guard a point guard, and he smelled blood, went right to the rim, drew the foul.
Sadler gives it both.
Prospectors up that full court pressure again. They got all 5 starters back in the game. So 2-2-1 here.
Prospectors are known for this press. They haven't really used it yet tonight. And there's Pole. Mount Eden ends up with the ball. Smallest guy on the floor, Christian Kelsey, ended up with the ball that time.
San Ramon's doing a good job battling down there in the post.
Pole does get it, and he pushed with the left hand and gets called for his second personal foul.
That's a tough call on the big guy. Both players are working hard for position. Coach Parks of Mount Eden, not a fan of that call. Piner's playing Scotty Erickson off the ball a little bit more today, letting Jared Sandler run the point most possessions.
Down the lane.
Scotty, great job drawing the help.
Monday off the mark. Offensive board, Erickson. San Ramon for 3. Definitely a cooling trend for the Piner Prospectors. Walker for 3, and that is all net. Just his second basket after scoring 25 against Casa Grande last night. But if he gets hot, look out.
Mount Eden's gonna need some more of that. Here they go running the double again. Piner's ready for it.
And Gutierrez attacks the basket. San Ramon over the top of Willie Veazey, and he gets called for the personal foul.
See if Mount Eden's going to hold for the last shot here. 32 seconds left in the half. They like to play fast and take the first good shot they get, but I think here you probably want to make sure you get the last shot and not let Piner have any chance to put any more points on the board this half.
Kelsey brings it up now, guarded by Monday. Spreading the floor, indeed looking for the final shot of the half. Started the count. Kelsey goes around it and lays it in with the left hand. Christian Kelsey. Piner will have an opportunity now. From half court, Gutierrez hits the rafters, and that one is no good. So a little bit of hope for Mount Eden as they close it out. However, there may have been a whistle.
There's a second left on the clock. The ball hit one of the lights, so they can give it to Mount Eden.
1 second, so Mount Eden will get the ball with a chance to shoot.
.4, half a second. Not sure what you draw up here.
Yeah, I'm throwing it under the hoop and hoping Pole taps it. That was a pretty good shot. Not bad at all, in fact.
Not bad.
By the sophomore Jason Montgomery Jr. So that's going to do it for the first half of play, and it's Piner by 14, but Mount Eden kind of closed that out pretty well, and Piner definitely cooled off in the second quarter in terms of their three-point shooting.
Yep, their defense didn't cool off, though. I mean, they played good D right from the opening tip and throughout the second quarter. You're right, they didn't make the perimeter shots that they did in the first quarter, but defensively they were solid.
So the team's heading into the locker rooms, and we'll take a break right here. We'll be back with some halftime highlights and the start of quarter number 3.
Are you searching for a great high school experience? Cardinal Newman is the only Catholic college preparatory high school in Santa Rosa. Be a part of a community where you will be known and supported. during these key years of growth. Be a part of a fun and positive student body who embraces challenge and responsibility through faith, academics, service, visual and performing arts, and competition. Learn how to apply at cardinalnewman.org.
For over 80 years, George Peterson Insurance has been protecting our community, helping businesses and individuals get the right coverage for their needs. We are proud to expand our presence to Marin County with the Minto and Wilkie and Allen, Bettini and Carter agencies located in San Rafael. We are excited for the opportunity to continue to grow our personal and employer resources and services in the North Bay. We are still committed to this promise to all Northern California.
We've got your back. George Peterson Insurance.
For AAU basketball at its best, it's Express Basketball Club, the place for young players to learn the fundamentals and advanced skills for high school and beyond.
And the teams are out of the locker room and getting ready to start the third quarter of play. Before that, we're going to take a look at some highlights of that first half of play, starting with the Mount Eden Monarchs. Tough first half for them, Travis.
Yeah, tough first half, but still in the ball game. They're going to have to make the first run here in the second half. You see them attacking the basket there. They didn't shoot well from the perimeter. So anything inside, you see them getting the ball down there to the big guy, Pole. I think they got to do a little bit more of that. Anything they got inside seemed to be a lot more consistent than the perimeter game.
Slight rebounding edge for the Monarchs with the big man Pole, who had 5 points in the first half. Walker had 5 as well, but this is a guy they really count on to score a lot more than that.
That's a tough shot. You're not going to make a living shooting contested NBA threes, but he does have the talent to make them. Just want to try and get some easier baskets mixed in there as well. That's for sure.
This was the way they closed out the half. A real nice drive to the basket by Christian Kelsey, who ended up getting into the paint and scoring with the left hand.
Left-handed floater. That's impressive.
Not bad at all. And now we'll take a look at the Pioneer Prospectors.
Yep, here you see Scotty Erickson getting the ball reversed, hitting a 3. There's a little heat check with a 3 the next possession. Jorge San Ramon stretching the floor with a 3. And see Jared Sadler missing, but Jacob Monday doing a great job getting out to rebound, finding a teammate for an easy jump shot. And there's Monday himself getting in the act with the baseline 3.
So that is the way that first half ended. And again, the rebounding advantage was Mount Eden 10-9. Turnovers, and we're starting off with a technical foul here. I'm not sure what happened.
Coach Parks, the Mount Eden head coach, on his way into the locker room at halftime, he was giving the officials a couple of suggestions, and I don't think they necessarily liked what he had to say. So we're starting it off with a T.
I'm sure they were constructive criticisms.
Scotty makes 1 of 2, Scotty Erickson, so the lead goes to 15 here to start the half for Pioneer.
7 turnovers for Mount Eden, 3 for Pioneer. Mount Eden had the lone 3 by Walker. Pioneer had 4 threes in that first half, 3 of them in the first quarter. The Prospectors have the ball now and a 15-point lead after the technical foul call. Christian Gutierrez to the rack.
There's that inside presence again. He's a good inside-out option for Pioneer. Has a nice strong move on the baseline and a good finish off the glass.
Very good at slashing to the rack. Also is a good outside shooter. Here's Montgomery, the sophomore guard for Mount Eden, swinging it around to Kenyatta Fudge, who hits one from the outside. They need to find a hot hand. Gutierrez almost shuffled his feet, dropped the ball. There's Scotty. Down the lane, Adonis fouled hard by Duran.
A great cut by Adonis Gutierrez. Call that a curl cut, come off the weak side. If you recognize your defender is behind you or trailing you, you just curl right to the basket. That's what he did. He was rewarded with a pass and got hammered, so he's shooting 2 here. Makes the first. Not able to get the second. Ball out of bounds off Pioneer, so Mount Eden takes over here. Prospectors set up their full court pressure. Looks like they're just picking up man-to-man here.
34-19. Mount Eden desperately needs to get in rhythm and make a quick run. Like you said, they don't have time to waste right now, and they throw it away. That's their 8th turnover.
Pioneer running that double team and they cross half court, so give Mount Eden a taste of their own medicine. I think we're going to see a lot of that in the next game tonight between Santa Rosa and Cardinal Newman. Santa Rosa has a really good full court press this year, and they are committed to trapping the ball almost every possession.
Yeah, we saw them create havoc against the Petaluma Trojans in the Rose City Classic. And there's a travel call goes against Pioneer.
Looks like he just maybe slipped and drug his pivot foot there. Pretty good move on the baseline, but I think that was the right call there. Traveling. Piner back to their traditional man-to-man this possession. They're looking inside for Pole, but Proctor's doing a good job. The other guards are making it tough for the Mount Eden guards to get any kind of passing angles. Piner's pressuring on the perimeter. It's difficult to make a post-entry pass.
They do get it into Pole. Nice spin to the rack, and one for Essa Pole.
I know Mount Eden's got some shooters, but if I was coaching them, I would give Pole a touch every possession. And if they collapse, maybe kick it out. But I would play through the big fella every time, play a little inside out. I think that would be the best shot to get back in this thing. Still hanging around. They're going to have to get some stops.
Closed it to a 13-point lead, and Essa Pole can make it a 12-point game if he makes this 3-point play.
That was the third foul on Jorge San Ramon for Piner, so
that could be big.
That could be big. He's a good shooter, and he's their tallest player, so you want him on the floor.
Pole does complete the 3-point play, so mark this point in time in the ballgame. San Ramon has to take a seat. Pole completes a 3-point play, and he's going to check out of the game, interestingly enough, with a score 34-22 Piner. And there's a travel, so Piner has turned it over a couple times now in the third quarter.
Piner was trying to run a backdoor play there for Erickson, and Mount Eden did a good job defending it, forced a turnover. Big couple possessions here for Mount Eden. Climb back in this thing. Yeah, interesting that they would take Pole out of the game right now. They got a little momentum going, and you got Piner's big guy on the bench. You got a chance to pound the ball inside.
That's what I'm saying. Duran to Fudge. Shot clock under 10. Inside it goes. And good by Veazey, who was able to back in, and Brandon Parks takes a timeout. That is their second. It's just a 30-second timeout.
Brandon Parks jumped off the bench. Coach from Mount Eden to call a timeout for that basket. I was afraid he might get a second technical. You'd have to step over there and coach the Mount Eden boys, Dave.
That's all right. I got enough coaching I do in the spring.
That's right. How are the Coyotes going to be this year?
I think we'll be all right. There's the Oak Division. This is the overall records. They all have played one league game, and you see down in the bottom right the last 4 champions of the Sonoma County Classic. So that's looking like a pretty tough league right there. Santa Rosa, Montgomery, Newman, Piner, and Windsor all with similar records going into NBL Oak play. That shot off the side of the backboard by Adonis Gutierrez.
Pole re-entering for Mount Eden here. And they got a chance to set up their half-court offense. I would be surprised if they did not get an inside touch here.
Speaking of coaching, how's the CYO team doing?
4th grade OLG team they're playing some good ball right now. A little less stressful than coaching at the varsity level, but just as fun. And by the way, I'm just an assistant coach. You got to remember that.
I got you. I know Steve Kramer is the head coach.
That's right.
Could be one of the best coaching staffs in the whole county. There's Walker laying it in.
The lead is 8, and the Monarchs have all the momentum here.
That great start by Piner is much needed at this point because the ball is not dropping from the outside any longer, and there's a rebound that goes to Piner. So that one was batted out by the Monarchs. So the big lead evaporating right here at the Piner High School Gymnasium. We'll see if Piner on this possession can get it back up into double digits. Nightcap should be a good one. Coach Travis talking about that. Santa Rosa and Cardinal Newman as Gutierrez gets into the paint and can't finish. Pole has the rebound, his 8th of the night. And here come the Monarchs. Walker, left side.
Good
back
cut.
To Walker, blocked by Gutierrez. Great defense there. Monarchs pull it back up. Taken away momentarily by Herman. And then Veazey is fouled on his way to the rack. So Veazey will shoot a pair. Coach Erickson shuffling some new guys in.
Staying with it, nearly a turnover, but didn't quit. Stuck with it, picked up the loose ball, and got himself to the free throw line.
Herman picked up the personal.
Looks
Pole
like
is going to check back out.
Looks like they're just giving Pole some rest on defense. So whenever it's a dead ball and Mount Eden's going to go back on defense, they'll give him a little breather here to save his legs. Yeah, pretty good coaching.
Veazey misses them both.
Willie Veazey 0 for 2 from the line. Those were big.
Sadler, nice behind the back move down the lane, and it's an offensive foul as Fudge stepped in front, planted his feet, and took the charge.
A 50-50 call. Tough one's got to go either way, you know.
Coach Erickson takes a timeout. We'll take a look at that again. There you see Sadler.
There we go. Ooh, he might not have been square, but his feet were set. You know, you can't complain there. It's got to give.
You could kind of see it coming the way Sadler took off down that lane, and somebody was going to step in front of him at some point.
That's right. You know, you see this. You make a few baskets, and all of a sudden the defensive effort gets cranked up. So Mount Eden's scoring. The scoreboard's going in the right direction for them, and now it's a little easier to get in your stance and play defense and take a charge. So I think we're going to have a good second half here in this first semifinal game.
Definitely looks that way, shaping up very nicely here at the Pioneer High School Gymnasium. Game 1 of 2 tonight, live on YSN365.com. It's been a pleasure. We launched our new television streaming channel, YSN 365 TV, bringing you some of the classic games from as far back as 1990. It gives us an opportunity to re-air some of these live games also. Hoping to do a lot more of that in the next few weeks here on YSN. There's Scotty Erickson. Dive for the ball by Gutierrez. Keeps the possession alive.
Great hustle by Gutierrez. Sacrificing his body. Full out dive on the floor to keep the possession here for Pioneer.
Monday, big three. Rattles it in and out. The ball just will not drop for the Prospectors. That hit both sides of the rim.
Most underrated thing in high school basketball is just simply making shots. Pioneer did it early, and they have really gone cold.
That one well off the mark, and it's Erickson who hustles after it. Gutierrez lost the handle, and it goes the other way. That's the 5th turnover now for Coach Erickson's Pioneer Prospectors.
Yeah, Pioneer's only got 4 points this quarter. They have gone really, really cold.
Yeah, 4, and one of them was at the free throw line before the clock even started.
That's right.
There's Esapole, does it again, down low.
It is a big man's game.
10 points for Pole. He's headed for a double-double. 10 and 8 right now for the big guy. 6-point game.
Prospectors setting up their box play. They've been running this for 20 years. A little shuffle cut, then they screen the screener. They always get a good look.
Jet Walker well off the mark. And Pole has his 9th board. Duran across the timeline. Right side in transition, in rhythm, no good. Offensive rebound, no. The Prospectors get it as Sadler.
They got to go here, try and get something here.
And it's another offensive foul call against Sadler. 2 in a row on Sadler, and I believe Coach Erickson has seen enough of this act. He's not only going to take a timeout, he's going to take a full. So we'll step aside ourselves as we see Sadler coming down the lane right there on Duran.
Yeah, this one to me looked like a legitimate charge. I don't think that was even 50-50. He kind of extended the forearm, and number 5 there took it right in the chest. So.
All right. We'll be back with more action here from the Pioneer High School Gymnasium. This one is getting good, folks.
Looking to buy or sell wine country, ranch, and vineyard property? Vice Properties, with over 75 years of combined experience, can make it happen. Vice Properties specializes in North Bay ranch and vineyard properties with in-depth local knowledge and relationships unparalleled in wine country. Vice Properties can also help with commercial, investment, and residential properties. We know the market. Let us help you get the best deal possible. Call Vice Properties today or go to Vice.
So, big transition right there as the offensive foul goal call goes against Sadler for the second time in a row down the floor. And right now, Mount Eden is on a roll. That 14-point deficit is just 6. And they have a chance to make it even closer right here.
2 big charges. You know, in high school basketball, you don't see a lot of dunks, so sometimes a huge charge can get the crowd fired up just like a dunk would in a college game. Prospectors still defending pretty well, sticking with their man-to-man defense. They've got Christian Gutierrez now on pole. He's a little more physical than San Ramon.
Walker with an offensive board, but then it's Erickson who ends up with it. And Erickson's fouled up top. Scotty might have been hoping for some continuation right there.
Yeah, Erickson does such a good job getting low to the ground when he's bringing the ball up the floor. Shoulders are low, it's hard to keep him in front. Prospectors still stuck on 4 points this half.
That's tough.
I got a feeling they're going to break through right here.
Trying to turn it around right here and right now. Erickson driving. Duran takes it away. Pickpocket style. Walker for 3. San Ramon, he's got 3 fouls. Has to be careful, and he picks up his 4th right there.
Let's see, Gutierrez is raising his hand saying, that's on me, TJ.
I don't think he's going to buy that call.
Nope, he didn't. It was
clearly Jorge San Ramon from behind. And
Coach Erickson's looking down the bench. San Ramon has 4. He's going back to Jet Walker, it looks like.
Hasn't been blessed with a lot of big men over the years. Can think of 1 or 2 pretty good ones that played here at Piner.
Yeah, he had Lucas DeVenny, you know, maybe 6, 7, 8 years ago now, but
16 fouls against the Prospectors, 4 on Jorge San Ramon. And Esa Pole doesn't get the first one. Mount Eden's had a chance to close this much closer at the free throw line. They've missed their last 3 freebies. Pole missed them both. Kept alive, however, but batted out of bounds. Duran almost caught up with that. Boy, oh boy, 4 misses in a row from the Monarchs. Wow.
Got to put the ball in the basket. Take advantage of those freebies, like you said.
50 seconds to go now in the quarter. It's been a disastrous 3rd quarter here for Piner. We'll see if they can make something happen here in this final 40 seconds. Herman on the left side. Gutierrez tried to cut back door. Now it's Erickson down the lane. Erickson all the way to the rack and scores. Smart move right there. Not getting it from the outside. Let's make a layup. Much needed basket for Piner. The lead back up to 8.
Piner crowd's into it here. Looks like Mount Eden's holding on for the last shot. Prospectors need to stop to get that momentum back on their side heading into the 4th quarter.
Huge possession right here for the Monarchs as we close out quarter number 3. Javani Walker down the lane. Nice pass, but he took an extra step, and that's a travel. And the Prospectors will be glad that 8 minutes is over as they score just 6 points in the quarter, and they see their 14-point lead turn into an 8-point lead. 3 quarters of play in the books here at the Pioneer High School Gymnasium in the Sonoma County Classic semifinals. We'll take a break right here and be back with the start of quarter number 4 to find out who advances to the championship game.
6-5. 6-5, Heels over Windsor in the semifinal.
Christofferson Builders, committed to rebuilding Sonoma County better than ever. From plan selection to home completion, nothing replaces knowledge and experience. Christofferson Builders, visionaries and industry leaders since 1978.
So there's Coach Parks, has to be pleased with the way his team responded. I imagine it was a pretty emotional locker room for them. He was obviously upset about some of the calls from the second quarter and got his team pretty fired up.
Now the boys are playing a lot better here for Mount Eden, so got to be happy with their effort in the second half, see if they can keep it going in the fourth quarter.
Final 8 minutes underway. Little runner, no good by Montgomery, and Montgomery fouls Erickson, came right over the top of him.
Great box out there by Erickson. Played good on-ball defense, challenged a shot, and then finished with a great box out. Clearly a foul on Mount Eden. Here's Pole getting that defensive breather again. And you know what, honestly, Pioneer was spreading the floor and playing that small ball. It's tough for a big guy like Pole to get out and guard people on the perimeter, so.
Strategy seems to be working. They're going to try to double team Erickson, and they do. And Durant got him on the wrist.
Erickson was in a tough spot. Mount Eden doesn't like the call, but he clearly fouled him, reached in and hacked him across the forearm.
Tail end of it, hard to tell.
Mount Eden staying with that full court pressure here.
If you like this one, we've got more for you coming up after this one. Santa Rosa and Cardinal Newman. Santa Rosa, and that's Gutierrez stepping on the line. The turnover's starting to mount now for Pioneer. Santa Rosa, according to the computer power rankings right now, is the #1 ranked team in Sonoma County. Of course, it's still early in the season, so those computer rankings aren't always real accurate until you get 15, 20 games under your belt, which they're nearing that mark. Lob it over the top. Pole. Block. Gutierrez got a hand up on that one. Here comes Pioneer now. Nice bounce pass ahead. And Adonis Gutierrez lays it in and one. Adonis Gutierrez. What a pass by Sadler with the left hand in traffic.
Great left-handed pass and a great left-handed finish by Gutierrez. Even at the varsity level, you don't see a lot of kids that on a full sprint can catch the ball and go up with the left. Plus a little contact on top of it, and the three-point play the old-fashioned way. That's a huge play for the Prospectors.
Big-time momentum swing there as the lead is back up to 11. Adonis calmly sticking the free throw. Mount Eden will try to get momentum back. Pole looking for the ball, but Fudge will take it from the top. Battle for the rebound, won by Erickson. Erickson has done a great job hustling after loose balls tonight. Not always just about how tall you are, but it's about timing and reading the rim, knowing where the ball is going to end up, and Erickson does a great job of that.
Erickson's been playing one-on-one with his dad for 15 years now, I bet, so he's used to boxing out bigger guys.
Does he still win? Coach E I'm talking about?
It's just starting to turn the other way, I think. Scotty probably started winning maybe a year and a half ago, maybe.
Might be able to sell tickets for that one.
I think so.
Scotty Erickson with a 12-point lead now. He'll try to make it 13. It wasn't easy. The Prospectors had to really weather quite a storm there in that third quarter, and now they seem to have the ship righted again. Monarchs will try to get their momentum back going as Pole looks to get the ball in the post.
Comes that wing ball screen. Prospectors switch it, but
Pole did a great job of getting underneath after setting that screen, and he gets the basket and the foul.
And that's one of the dilemmas with switching that ball screen. You can see Piner switch it on the wing, and now Adonis is stuck down there guarding the big guy, and he's able to get the offensive rebound because of it. See if he can make his free throw. He's missed his last 4, as you mentioned.
Doesn't get it. They are in a slump at the free throw line, and that can be very psychological. You start having trouble at the free throw line. It not only can affect you, but it can start to affect your teammates too.
Yep, you're trying to come back from a fourth quarter deficit. You need to make free throws, score some points while the clock is stopped. Piner showing good patience here, moving the ball side to side, taking over 20 seconds off the clock in this possession.
Christian Gutierrez, and he is fouled. That time, the Monarchs don't get the call, as stepping in front of him was Aaron De La Cruz, and he picks up his first personal foul.
I think a charge call there would have brought the Prospector faithful unglued. My phone's been blowing up with text messages on these 50-50 calls saying that Piner deserves one of these block charges to go their way, and there they go. These high school officials probably don't love the instant replays you give. People can second guess their calls.
Gutierrez gets the first one. Luckily, most of the people that are watching those are not in the house. It's great to be able to bring you live coverage as Gutierrez hits both. 7 points for Christian. There's Pole from the outside, a rare 3. Right now at the half, Hillsburg leads Windsor 25-11. That is at halftime. Hillsburg, for my money, I think is the best team in the county right now. I'd love to see them in the Oak this year. Unfortunately, they're in the Redwood. That's the way the point system worked out, which isn't always the best way to go, but sure would be nice if they were in the Oak.
Yeah, Hillsburg's really well coached, and they got some talent as well, and definitely some size. See Erickson hitting another 3.
Yeah, that's a big 3 right there for Scotty. Had 8 points in the first half. And there's Fudge from the outside. Mount Eden trying to keep this interesting, although they trail by 16, and a timeout taken right there. So we'll take a break right here. It's 46-33, Piner over Mount Eden. When we come back, see if the Mount Eden Monarchs can make their comeback.
Tonight's game is presented by Lux Metals Incorporated, providing high-quality commercial and residential metal fabrication since 1971. For custom exterior designs or fabulous interiors, Lux Metals is the perfect choice for your home or business. Lux Metals Incorporated. We make it our business to make it our best.
When you come to Oil Stop, we'll serve you and your passengers with a complimentary beverage. Coke, Diet Coke, Sprite, coffee, tea, hot chocolate, hot cider, or even a bottle of cold, refreshing water. Want to check your emails, surf the web, or get some work done when you're in for service? Use our high-speed Wi-Fi. It's free. We'll also provide a free car wash with your oil change so your car looks as good as it runs. How convenient is that? Oil Stop. We're here to serve you.
Sure would be nice if they were in the Oak.
We're going to take a look at that last basket right here by Erickson, who took the pass on the wing.
Prospects be real patient right here. 13-point lead. In theory, they probably don't need to score another point. They should still be able to win the game. Shot clock down to 10.
Gutierrez stripped away by Durant. 8 turnovers now. There's Walker, no good. Walker fights his way up and in, and now has 9 points. Far cry from his 25 last night, and the Prospectors turn it back over. My goodness, 4:43 to go.
Mount Eden pressure is causing a little bit of problem for the Prospectors. Surprising, they have such good guard play. I'm a little surprised they're turning the ball over. Plenty of time for Mount Eden. They don't need to, force any bad shots or start playing 100 miles an hour. Stick to the game plan. Have good quality possessions. They can get right back in this thing.
There's Fudge. He's had some nice three-point shots, and there's a foul coming over the back. Walker, as Gutierrez had position, and they'll go to the other end. It's the 9th team foul. Check it. This could be the 10th. Could be a double bonus situation. And for Walker, that's his 3rd personal foul. Adonis at the free throw line. Still time for this Mount Eden team, if they can get back in that groove they were in at the start of the 3rd quarter. Adonis didn't get the second. Pole with rebound number 12. Nearing the midway point of this 4th quarter, Santa Rosa and Cardinal Newman waiting in the wings. That game will start probably a little later than 8:30. We'll stay live. Down the lane, nice shot. Montgomery can't get it. There's Monday with the rebound.
Good job by Monday, slamming on the brakes, pull it out, run some clock here. 4 minutes to play, 12-point lead. The clock is your friend here, your Piner. Keep it moving. Look at big number 40. Pole's out there guarding Monday.
Interesting matchup, to say the least. There's
and Gutierrez sees his advantage. He's posting up hard.
Adonis from the corner. Nice rebound. Herman underneath. Jake Herman had great position on that rebound. It came down with it for Piner.
Yeah, good idea trying to pull it out there and run some clock, but probably should have taken a dribble to improve his passing angle on that pass out to the perimeter to Monday that ended up being a turnover. Gutierrez is real tight to Walker on the perimeter. They're giving him no easy looks.
Christian Gutierrez fouling Kelsey, who was cutting inside, tried to get up that shot. Gutierrez thought he had a clean block. Officials did not agree.
Made the first free throw, cuts the lead back to 11. They're just hanging around.
Doesn't get the second. Gutierrez with a nice rebound. Piner can take their time now.
I think if Mount Eden doesn't come back to win this, they definitely got to look at their free throw line stats as one of the major reasons that they were not able to get a W tonight.
Yeah, that was huge.
Another turnover by Piner with that press, just a little sideline trap. Prospectors, left their feet, tried to make the pass, and turned the ball over.
Yeah, I've got the Monarchs for 1 of 7 shooting free throws in the second half. That one well off the mark. Nice hustle by Walker to get the rebound. 3 minutes to go, and Walker sticks a 3. Jamani Walker.
Timeout, Mount Eden.
Quick timeout there. So we'll step aside as Walker tries to make this interesting. It's 47-39 with 3 minutes to go here in the Sonoma County Classic semifinals.
Are you searching for a great high school experience? Cardinal Newman is the only Catholic college preparatory high school in Santa Rosa. Be a part of a community where you will be known and supported during these key years of growth. Be a part of a fun and positive student body who embraces challenge and responsibility through faith, academics, service, visual and performing arts, and competition. Learn how to apply at cardinalnewman.org.
Coming up next, we've got the Cardinal Newman Cardinals and the Santa Rosa Panthers. North Bay Oak action here in this Sonoma County Classic. Newman has won this tournament 9 times, most of any other team. Piners won it 7, Santa Rosa just twice. Mount Eden's won it twice as well.
You hear one fan cheering louder than others. That is Christy Erickson, teacher here at Piner and the wife of Coach Erickson. She can be heard as soon as you get in the parking lot. She's cheering for her prospectors.
3 minutes to go. Erickson brings it across the timeline now.
Here comes a trap.
Scotty finds an open man. Adonis Gutierrez. The prospector's not in a hurry.
No, that was smart by Gutierrez to pass up the open 3 and just run some clock here.
Mount Eden digging in. Shot clock at 10. Herman to Erickson. Erickson got it. 18 points for Scotty Erickson. And that may be his biggest basket of the night right there. The lead is 10, 2:20 to go. Walker trying to answer at the other end. Has to give it up. Nice defense by Adonis. Down the lane with the jump hook, and that one's no good. That was Carl Chavez. Esapole on the bench right now for Mount Eden. And there's a free throw made. 2 of 8 now in the second half.
Missed the second one, though.
So here comes Piner now. 2 of 9, Mount Eden from the free throw line. 2 minutes to go. Adonis Gutierrez tied up momentarily. He gets it to Scotty Erickson. Mount Eden's going to have to start thinking about fouling here pretty soon. The lead is 9, and we have 1:50 to play.
See, Erickson does a great job of keeping his dribble. Doesn't pick it up, dribbles in, pulls it out.
Christian to the rack. He'll shoot a pair. Hoping for the 3-point play. It did not drop.
He hit the ground so hard he couldn't see if he made it or missed it. I think he got up and thought the ball went in. He's surprised that he's shooting 2.
Kind of looked up like, wait a minute, why isn't everybody cheering right now? 7 points so far tonight for Christian.
Scotty Erickson getting a blow here. Breather on defense, and I think Coach Erickson's hoping that he doesn't have to put him back in the game. Piner can keep this lead under control here, and Scotty can rest for the championship game tomorrow night.
Got them both. Piner, on the other hand, has shot very well from the free throw line all night long. 1:40 to go. Duran pulls up and sticks the jumper. Aaron Duran with a nice shot.
Now Johannes, number 20 for Piner, making his first appearance of the night.
Coach Erickson still looking pretty intense right now, but I imagine he was sweating bullets in that third quarter as that lead got smaller and smaller. Will we ever make a shot again? Sadler all net. Sadler got the second. Up and under, no good, but going to the line will be Kelsey. Christian Kelsey's had a nice ball game for Mount Eden.
Coach Erickson's asking Scotty Erickson to pick the ball up higher, meaning stop the ball, a lot earlier than he did. He didn't pick it up till he was almost inside the key there, and he was able to draw the contact and get 2 free throws.
Mount Eden will be heading into league play, the West Alameda County League. Bishop O'Dowd has been the big dog in that league for the past few years. Although Coach Parks, when he was at San Lorenzo, he won that league not that long ago. The now San Lorenzo Grizzlies, formerly the San Lorenzo Rebels. 1:20 to go.
That's good knowledge. How the heck do you know that?
Hey, I do my homework. Sadler up top, Gutierrez.
Mount Eden's got to be more aggressive getting in passing lanes here. They're doing a good job trapping the ball, but they're not flying into the passing lanes, and Piner's able to pass out of the trap.
Piner content to let the shot clock get under 10. Christian Gutierrez, big 3 from the corner with the shot clock about to expire. Gutierrez has 12 and the lead is 12. Walker off the mark. Christian has the rebound, and this one is all but over. Piner will advance to the championship game in their own Sonoma County Classic tournament. And you can see some very happy prospectors starting to feel it.
Yeah, you see Scotty low to the ground, goes right by, sucks up all the defense, kicks it out. And the extra pass, they're just killing time. Adonis may have gotten away with the carry, but they don't call it, it doesn't matter. And then Christian from the corner. That is officially the dagger, the nail in the coffin.
A little surprised they didn't foul. I guess they figured if we get a stop here and hit a 3, it's a 2-possession game, but certainly that strategy didn't pay off as the starters take a seat. Erickson and Adonis.
Yeah, the way Piner's shooting free throws, probably in a bad spot, foul or no foul, it's gonna be tough.
Sadler hasn't missed from the free throw line all night. He's hit 6 and has 10 points in the game. Make it 7 for 7 for Jared Sadler.
That's impressive. He shot through the broadcaster's jinx right there. I was sure he was going to miss that one.
I was thinking the same thing. And there's a travel.
Gabe Coaster making his first appearance here for the Prospectors as well. Another son of a coach. His dad, Jay Coaster, is the JV coach for the Prospectors.
Turnover by Piner. And a nice drive to the basket that time by Sargento. And Brandon Parks is going to take his final timeout of the night with just 12.4 seconds to go. So it's kind of a safe bet, I think, as we take a look at the bracket. You can move Piner over to the right, and then we'll find out on the top side there, Santa Rosa and Newman. Kind of interesting that Piner puts themselves in the early game, as most teams play the late game when you're hosting a tournament, but that's kind of the way they've always done it here.
Yeah, I kind of like it. You know what? It's going to allow Coach Erickson to grab a plate of food back in his office from the hospitality room, relax a little bit, and then start scouting the next game.
Good crowd starting to file in for the next one. It's Cardinal Newman and Santa Rosa, so stay with us. We'll have that one for you live as well right here on YSN365.com, your sports network. But nice, not only people enjoying the YSN 365 TV at home, but also at Epicenter. Victory House now features YSN 365 on one of the big screens there, and this one is over. It's a final 58-46. The Piner Prospectors prevail here in the first semifinal game of the night, and despite that little bit of a hump they hit in that third quarter, they righted the ship. They hit a bunch of free throws, and they played pretty good defense pretty much all night long.
Yeah, I think defensively that was the key. They were solid, tip to buzzer, like you said, shooting, cooled off. but defense was consistent, and that's a sign of a good team. Your shots are going to fall some nights, and some halves they're going to fall, and some halves are going to cool down, but defense should be a constant every possession.
So a big win for the Pioneer Prospectors, and Coach E 58-46 over the Mount Eden Monarchs. And Scotty Erickson with 18 points led the way for Pioneer as he hit a bunch of threes, a few three-pointers, and played great basketball all night long. So that's it for semifinal number 1. We'll take a break right here and be back with the start of semifinal number 2. Santa Rosa and Cardinal Newman coming up next.
For over 80 years, George Peterson Insurance has been protecting our community, helping businesses and individuals get the right coverage for their needs. We are proud to expand our presence to Marin County with the Minto and Wilkie and Allen, Bettini and Carter agencies located in San Rafael. We are excited for the opportunity to continue to grow our personal and employer resources and services in the North Bay. We are still committed to this promise to all Northern California.
We've got your back. George Peterson Insurance.
For AAU basketball at its best, it's Express Basketball Club, the place for young players to learn the fundamentals and advanced skills for high school and beyond.
Looking to buy or sell wine country, ranch, and vineyard property? Vice Properties, with over 75 years of combined experience, can make it happen. Vice Properties specializes in North Bay ranch and vineyard properties with in-depth local knowledge and relationships unparalleled in wine country. Vice Properties can also help with commercial, investment, and residential properties. We know the market. Let us help you get the best deal possible. Call Vice Properties today or go to Vice.
glad you can't hear all this yelling that's going on here.
Yep.
Piner High School Gymnasium for semifinal number 2 here in the 2018 Sonoma County Classic, and we've got a good one for you. The Santa Rosa Panthers off to a great start this year at 12-2, taking on the Cardinal Newman Cardinals. Hello everyone, I'm Dave Cox along with Travis Taylor, and good matchup here. I think this will be an interesting game. We'll find out who's going to play Piner in tomorrow night's championship, and like you said, Santa Rosa has been playing great defense this year, full court pressure. It'll be interesting to see how Cardinal Newman handles that. They're used to being the team that likes to press people.
Yeah, you're right. Santa Rosa is definitely committed to their style of play. They're going to full court press. They're going to trap the ball all over the place, try and cause havoc and create offense from their defense. So it'll be contrasting styles tonight. We'll see what happens.
3-year starter for Cardinal Newman, Nate Capurro, the big man, could be a difference maker in this game tonight. If he has a good game, offensively and defensively, he could carry the Cardinals.
Capurro's so poised. You know, he's a great post player for Cardinal Newman. He's been a 4-year player for Coach Bonfili. Left-hander. Lefties are always a little tougher to guard for some reason, and yeah, he's a steady leader for these Cardinals, so I'm expecting a great night from Capurro tonight.
The leader for Santa Rosa this year has been Andre Gaudreau. He's a very good offensive player as well, and he, like Capurro, can make a big difference in the game if he's playing well at both ends of the floor. Yeah,
I think Gaudreau, you know, similar to Capurro, he's an experienced varsity guy, but he's going to be a little more of a playmaker. He's kind of a point forward for Coach Lott in Santa Rosa tonight. So, yeah, right. Should be a great game.
Yeah, well, let's get ready for it. Here we go at the Piner High School Gymnasium live tonight. We've got the semifinals of the Sonoma County Classic, the Panthers and the Cardinals coming up next.
When you come to Oil Stop, we'll serve you and your passengers with a complimentary beverage. Coke, Diet Coke, Sprite, coffee, tea, hot chocolate, hot cider, or even a bottle of cold, refreshing water. Want to check your emails, surf the web, or get some work done when you're in for service? Use our high-speed Wi-Fi. It's free. We'll also provide a free car wash with your oil change so your car looks as good as it runs. How convenient is that? Oil Stop. We're here to serve you.
Are you searching for a great high school experience? Cardinal Newman is the only Catholic college preparatory high school in Santa Rosa. Be a part of a community where you will be known and supported during these key years of growth. Be a part of a fun and positive student body who embraces challenge and responsibility through faith, academics, service, visual and performing arts, and competition. Learn how to apply at cardinalnewman.org.
For over 80 years, George Peterson Insurance has been protecting our community, helping businesses and individuals get the right coverage for their needs. We are proud to expand our presence to Marin County with the Minto and Wilkie and Allen, Bettini and Carter agencies located in San Rafael. We are excited for the opportunity to continue to grow our personal and employer resources and services in the North Bay. We are still committed to this promise to all Northern California.
We've got your back. George Peterson Insurance.
For AAU basketball at its best, it's Express Basketball Club, the place for young players to learn the fundamentals and advanced skills for high school and beyond.
Looking to buy or sell wine country, ranch, and vineyard property? Vice Properties, with over 75 years of combined experience, can make it happen. Vice Properties specializes in North Bay ranch and vineyard properties with in-depth local knowledge and relationships unparalleled in wine country. Vice Properties can also help with commercial, investment, and residential properties. We know the market. Let us help you get the best deal possible. Call Vice Properties today or go to Vice.
And welcome back. as we get set for tonight's game, it is time now for our national anthem.
Hi, commute. Traffic is lighter than usual. I can dry my hair.
It's now time to meet the starting lineups for tonight's game. It was a late scratch for Cardinal Newman. Chauncey LeBerthan, who was injured in last night's game, will not start. Bradley Slender gets the start instead. Trevor Smith, who was out sick a couple of weeks ago, is back in action and ready to make a difference for the Cardinals. And now on the other side, Santa Rosa will go with Goodwin Prince, Goudreau, Isidro Garcia, and Tyler Edwards. There's Tom Bonfili. He's been doing it a long time. 783 career wins in 38 years. 2 NorCal titles, 11th all-time in the CIF. He is nearing the 800 mark. On the other side, Madison Lott for Santa Rosa, formerly at LC Allen, and he's got this team playing good basketball right now. And we are underway. The two guys we talked about in the open jumping center against each other. And Capurro taps it to Marcus Vidari. Vidari tries to get around Edwards, and he's fouled.
Yeah, quick whistle there. You know, the way that this game's officiated is going to favor one team or another. Santa Rosa definitely doesn't want a lot of whistles. They are hoping that the officials let them play. That's going to allow them to get out and pressure the ball a heck of a lot more.
Nice inbound, the shot no good. TJ Murphy and Adrian Reyes will be once again wearing the stripes and blowing the whistles in this one, and it is Mason Freesh who goes to the free throw line.
2.
And Freesh in and out on the first one. He was the MVP of the Rose City tournament. Had a tremendous final in that one.
Yeah, Freesh can score. We didn't talk about him in the open, but Freesh is a kid who can shoot. He can attack the basket. He may be one of the best offensive players in Sonoma County this year. Cardinal Newman giving Santa Rosa a taste of their own medicine. Full court press, trapping the ball, and that's a 10-second backcourt violation.
Call that goes against Santa Rosa.
Coach Bonfili praising his players for their defensive effort there on their first possession. Panthers coming out in a 2-3 zone. Little surprise attack here. Newman.
And the Cardinals turn it over. So both teams turn it over. A 1-0 lead for Newman. Santa Rosa will try to hit the first field goal of the night. Goudreau's shot is off the mark, and Freesh comes down with the board.
Oh!
And the Panthers take it back away. Great defense by Santa Rosa. Good one from the outside, no good. Vidari has the rebound. Definitely a little different intensity and pace so far in this one.
Yeah, this is kind of a statement game. You know, it doesn't count in the league standings, but I think Santa Rosa wants to make a statement there for real, and Newman wants to prove that they're still the class of the county, I think.
Cardinals wearing their dark cardinal and gold, Santa Rosa in the white. Badari to the rack hard, and he's fouled. What a shot by Badari, and he goes down hard. He's a little slow to get up, but I think he's okay.
Yeah, he's a tough kid. Good job attacking the basket. I couldn't tell if they were still in the zone here, or I think, you know, maybe half of them thought they were in there, and the other half
dark cardinal.
they were a little unsure of who they might be guarding. Yeah, I think that's a block. Just got there a little bit late. Marcus was already in the air by the time the Santa Rosa defender slid under there and initiated the contact.
Foul call went against Anthony Roman, his first.
I would think Cardinal Newman's going to come right back with that pressure after the free throw here. Full court press coming. Here it is.
Badari completing the three-point play. We're going to see a lot of full court pressure tonight. Here comes Goodwin, getting it across. Edwards to Isidro Garcia, up with the left hand, no good. You talked about how important shooting is. The Panthers are going to have to shoot really well tonight to beat Cardinal Newman.
Yep, I think you're right, and they have the shooters to do it, and they definitely all shoot with confidence. Coach Lott gives them the freedom to take open shots and empower these guys to make some plays, so we'll see what happens tonight.
Garcia guarded by Frisch. Now they switch. Capurro takes him. Garcia tries to slide that through to Gaudreau, and he threw it a little behind him. Second turnover. Team's even now with 2 turnovers apiece.
And here comes Santa Rosa, full court pressure. They're going to try and double team the ball as soon as he turns his head. Here it comes.
Capurro tries to give it up, and Garcia steps in front of it. Both teams having a tough time operating against the full court pressure so far tonight. Goodwin underneath thinks better of trying to shoot inside, and the Panthers take it back out now and will reset the half-court game. Madison Lott, who is the head coach here, is also helped by Ruben Knowles, who's been a longtime head coach. He was at LC Allen back in the early 2000s and had that program playing very good basketball back in the day.
Yep, then he took over at El Molino, and he was there for another few years as a head coach.
We've been enjoying some of the Game of the Week classics on YSN 365 TV. We had a couple of LC Allen games that they won back in those 2005-2006 era. And a foul as Santa Rosa is able to create the first team foul against Santa Rosa. Hillsburg with a win in that Windsor shootout tonight. They beat Windsor, the home team, so it'll be Hillsburg and Menlo Atherton in the championship with that one, as Goodwin tries one from beyond the arc, no good. Trevor Smith going up strong for the rebound there. Cardinals really missed Smith. They played Hillsburg in Hillsburg without him and lost, as Capurro comes down with an offensive rebound and can't get the finish.
Yeah, Coach Lott doesn't like the foul call there, but if you give up an offensive rebound, usually there's going to be some contact when the offensive player goes right back up with it. So I think Capurro did get hit on the arm and earned himself 2 free throws, makes the first.
If you don't think free throw shooting is big, just ask Mount Eden. That was just unbelievable. The difference in that game, no question about it, was Piner was awesome at the free throw line, and Mount Eden, not so much. Gaudreau got that second one as the Cardinals now get the turnover.
Alan Baker here in the game for Santa Rosa. Tremendous athlete, long, quick guard for the Panthers.
Badari blocked by Gaudreau. Goodwin now, long pass ahead, and Baker doesn't get it. Capurro comes down with his second rebound, but the Panthers steal it back away. From the corner, no good. Garcia with an easy follow. He puts it back up and in for the first basket of the night for Santa Rosa. And now Coach Madison Lott would like to talk things over with his Panthers.
Yeah, my guess Coach Lott wants to set up his full court pressure, maybe make a slight adjustment or two. Panthers had some decent looks, just missed a couple of chippies.
Take a look at the bracket. Piner has moved over to the right side there. And in the top of that bracket, we'll find out who advances to tomorrow night's 6 p.m. championship game, which we will have live right here on ysn365.com Saturday night. We'll have the third place game for you as well.
We see Goodwin taking the three. It was off, but Garcia found himself with an easy offensive rebound and gets the Panthers on the board here, their first 2 points of the night. And here comes that full court press out of the timeout. Newman enters to Vidari. I think here comes Goudreau with the double.
Capurro is fouled by Baker. Got there a little early.
Easy foul there for Reyes to make the call. Newman's going to be shooting free throws early. That's 5 fouls already. We're not even halfway through the first quarter.
Yeah, the team foul's starting to mount up. 5-2 Newman. Vidari right down the lane, an easy basket for him. Marcus Vidari very active here in this first quarter, has 5 points for the Cardinals. Goodwin to Baker. Long skip pass to Prince. Prince bumped by Slender, and he'll shoot a pair. Bradley Slender, who got the start in lieu of Chauncey LaBerthan, who is in street clothes tonight. They said it would be a game time decision.
Yeah, I talked to Chauncey just very briefly before the game. He said he hopes to be back for tomorrow night's game. He said hopefully it's for the championship, not third place, but he hopes to play either way.
Prince misses the first one. Chauncey, you had that tremendous football season for Cardinal Newman.
Colby Culbertson coming in here for Newman, a junior guard, number 31.
Second one good by Prince. Nice steal. Baker gives it to Gaudreau inside. Back up top it goes. Jalen Prince for three. Off the mark. Nice steal though. As the turnovers now. 5 turnovers for Cardinal Newman, and then another foul call.
Grant Goodwin with the steal there. He's got a nose for the ball. He's flying around, deflecting passes, stealing the ball. And he earned the Panthers an extra possession here.
Yeah, he's definitely a solid player. And he can create havoc. Let's see if Goodwin can get a basket now as he wiggles his way inside and scores. Grant Goodwin.
That kid's a ball player.
Moved here from the Reading area, and they like him.
And here comes a trap.
Vidari keeps his dribble alive and gets it across the timeline. Mason Freesh now driving in hard on Goodwin and creates the foul. Goodwin with his first personal.
It's a physical game here. Both teams are playing extremely hard. There's a lot of contact all over the court. These kids are getting after it on both sides.
Slender got it. Nice bucket there by Bradley Slender, who makes the most of his starting opportunity here tonight, and the lead is 4.
And here comes a Newman pressure, creating another turnover.
Culbertson got very close to the line, but Trevor Smith ends up making the basket after the steal. Defense leading the offense for Cardinal Newman. Emilio Campos in the game now. Jalen Prince from the corner. Prince with his own miss.
I think the tempo of the game is favoring Santa Rosa here. It's fast-paced, end line to end line. Balls are flying all over the place.
Culbertson inside. Nice basket as he slices to the hoop and scores. Colby Culbertson. And it's 13-7. There's a steal by Freesh. Nice bounce pass. Trevor Smith, no good. Campos, got it. Emilio Campos.
High arcing three. That thing almost hit the rafters, but came down and got nothing but the bottom of the net.
And some serious rotation on that one. How big is conditioning going to be in this game?
Oh, this is a straight track meet. And there's another steal for the Panthers. Going to lead to an easy layup.
Oh, Campos missed it.
I spoke too soon. But 3 is better than 2, Dave.
Gaudreau rattling the rim, no good. Could have tied the score. An offensive rebound for the Panthers.
Holy moly.
Prince, no good. Finally, the Cardinals come down with the ball.
I'm getting tired just watching this game.
frenetic pace so far in this one. And a lot of players kind of huffing and puffing. That's the one thing that Newman has, a seriously deep bench. And you can bet Coach Monfili is going to take advantage of that tonight.
Yeah, Charles Smith comes off the floor, a little frustrated, but he gave good minutes there. He was on the ball in their full court pressure, and that's a long on-ball defender right there. His wingspan's almost 6'8". Freese makes the first free throw. And Newman's got number 21, Anthony Roman, entering the game for the first time as well. Charlie Thompson, number 15, comes in for Newman as well, and they're right back to that full court press. Roman on the ball, and here comes the trap.
Minute 30 to go. See how the Panthers handle it. They handle it nicely. Baker to Campos, same spot, different result. Frisch ends up with the rebound. 3 boards for Mason Frisch, the man from Texas, and the Cardinals turn it over. That's the 8th turnover here in the first quarter by Cardinal Newman. Very uncharacteristic.
Santa Rosa's doing a reasonable job breaking the press. What they need to look to do is get layups. They keep settling for threes, and Newman's going to live with that. They break the press and shoot a 3.
Garcia almost traveled. Cardinal bench certainly thought so, as we have a minute to go now in the first quarter. Shot clock at 15. Garcia stops and pops. Nice shot.
Nice job by Coach Lott. Recognized the mismatch and let Garcia go 4 low and made a play. Here comes Frisch in transition. Great pass. Good block.
Ball still on the floor, and Slender ends up with it. Shot clock and game clock differ by about 4 seconds, so the Cardinals can wind this way down, but Slender loses it out of bounds. Last touched a Panther, however.
Coach Monfili has been unable to set up any of his patented flatline sets. Newman's not really able to get into executing any offense. They just have to make plays here against this full court press.
Mason Frisch with Baker. Little bumping and grinding going on, and Frisch works his way to the free throw line again.
Frisch was determined to get to the basket there. Head down, strong drive. Put the onus on the referee. Make a call one way or another, and he got the block call, and he got 2 free throws. There you see it.
A lot of arms in there for sure. Goodwin checking back into the game now for Santa Rosa. Look at those team fouls mounting against the Panthers. We're going to see a lot of Cardinal Newman free throws.
I think Coach Lott was just pointing that out to the officials there. But that's what happens when you play so aggressive. Create some steals, but you're also going to get called for a few fouls. Newman drops back here after the free throw. They're going to play solid. Although Monfili likes to trap a little bit when he knows the other team's holding for the last shot. Sometimes he'll get a little aggressive and try and get a quick steal.
Dave Coxon, former Windsor coach Travis Taylor, bringing you the action here tonight from the Pioneer High School Gymnasium, and Garcia travels.
It's a good call. A little shuffle there on the spin move. Good strong move, but it wasn't travel.
Long pass, Slender saves it back under his own basket. Edwards has it, looks up at the clock, gets a pretty good look, and can't finish it off. So Newman by 4, but a fast and furious pace to the first quarter here in this Sonoma County Classic semifinal number 2. We'll take a break right here and be back with the start of the second quarter. Newman up 16-12 at the end of 1.
Christofferson Builders, committed to rebuilding Sonoma County better than ever. From plan selection to home completion, nothing replaces knowledge and experience. Christofferson Builders, visionaries and industry leaders since 1978.
So ready to the start of the second quarter here at the Pioneer High School Gymnasium. Santa Rosa and Cardinal Newman in a little bit of a slugfest right now as these teams both are pressing, trapping, and trying to create havoc. And so far they have. There were 14 turnovers between the two teams in the first quarter. And I think you're right. I think this kind of pace and this kind of frenetic action favors Santa Rosa to a certain extent.
Yeah, I think so. I mean, Newman's definitely capable of playing up tempo, but I think that's all Santa Rosa wants to do is play up tempo. It's their style of play. They're committed to it, and they do a great job of it. And Nathan Roman in the game here, guarding the ball on defense here for Cardinal Newman, number 23, sophomore guard.
There's Goodwin. Back up top it goes to Isidro Garcia. Down the lane, blocked.
All that length of Newman. It's tough to finish around the basket. Here's a trap on the sideline, though. And Smith stepped out of bounds.
Wow. So Santa Rosa is going to take back over. 10 turnovers now for Cardinal Newman.
Well, you mentioned Cardinal Newman's depth. Santa Rosa's got a lot of depth as well. Coach Lott goes 10 deep, and all these kids can play.
Kind of interesting to keep track of bench points tonight and see who wins that battle of the benches. 7 minutes to go, second quarter, a whistle far away from the ball. And that's going to go against Cardinal Newman.
Ever since Coach Lott pointed out the 8 to 2 foul differential, it's been 3 fouls against Newman, so the fouls are evening out here. It usually works out that way.
That call went against Charlie Thompson, his first. 5 team fouls, and Jalen Prince sticks a 3 for Santa Rosa.
Here comes a trap.
Freesh right down the lane, hard to the rack. Big basket there for Mason Freesh. 3-point lead for Newman. Isidro Garcia tries to return the favor and does with a basket and one. Bradley Slender got him, and Garcia will chance for an old-fashioned 3-point play.
You see Coach Lott there challenging his team to take a charge when Freesh attacks the basket. That's easier said than done sometimes. And Garcia went the other way, got the end one. Here's his free throw, trying to finish off the 3-point play.
And Garcia got the free throw. We're tied up. 18-18. Confidence builder for the Panthers for sure.
Anytime a Cardinal Newman ball handler turns their head, a second defender is coming to trap.
Slender to Freesh. Freesh will try a 3, and he hits the bottom of the net. Oh, he likes it when we're here doing his games.
What's your nickname for him again?
Lone Star.
Lone Star Freesh with a big 3. Yeah,
and a travel by Garcia at the other end.
That's a good call. I like Garcia, though. He's attacking the basket, making plays. Here you see Mason Lone Star Freesh with the long 3. That's a good 2 or 3 steps outside the 3-point line. That kid's got some range. That Redwood game you referenced at the Rose City final, he hit 4 threes in 1 quarter. He put on quite a show.
Cardinals beat the press and attack. Offensive foul goes against Mason Freesh. Another close one, but I think it was the correct call.
Yep, here you see it. Roman drop-off pass, and that's probably a charge. But still a good play, attacking the basket. Santa Rosa in the half court. These half-court possessions are few and far between this game. It's end-line to end-line action.
Emilio Campos gives it to Jalen Prince, left side. It's Garcia stopping and missing. Freesh with his 4th rebound. Capurro sticks out an elbow and gets called for an offensive foul. Not a popular call on the Cardinal Newman side of the court.
Yeah, let's see right here. I don't know if his feet were set. Oh, I think if the officials have the benefit of replay, he might reverse that call. But give the Santa Rosa defender, give Garcia credit. He took it for him in the chest and hit the ground, and he got the call.
Garcia, oh my goodness, how did that not go in? And we get a goaltending call right there?
Yeah, the Newman defender went up and tried to block the shot and slapped the backboard, and the officials determined that was the reason the ball rattled out, so they gave it basket interference. Here we see it again.
Take a look at that.
Drives left. Yeah, and you see Smith hit the backboard, so 2 points for Santa Rosa. Here he comes, good rotation there. Great rotation by Baker. That kid is quick. And this is Santa Rosa's type of ball right here. Run and gun.
Smith falling to the floor. Fast and furious pace here in this second quarter. Newman hanging on to a 1-point lead. The Panthers will try to change that on this possession.
You know what? The Panthers have missed a lot of open threes, some good looks. If they ever get hot from behind the arc, they're going to be tough.
Culbertson tries to throw that off a Panther, but ends up getting it to Frisch somehow, as Santa Rosa turns it over for the 8th time, and now Campos fouls Capurro. And here we go, marching in line. Now the teams are even with 8 fouls apiece.
Yeah, that was the 9th right there, so Newman will be shooting 1-on-1. You know, the officials definitely don't want to blow the whistle every possession, but the way this game's going, they're going to have to call a lot of fouls. It's physical.
1-1.
Capurro gets the first. 3-year varsity starter here at Newman.
Capurro's the calming presence out here. He's such a good player. You see no bad body language.
And Smith goes over the back.
Capurro never questions the foul calls of the officials. He just plays. He's a good high school player, great high school player. And just like that, there's another whistle.
Smith picks up his first personal foul, and they'll walk to the other end. Dylan Leslie, who came off the bench moments ago for Santa Rosa, will shoot a pair of free throws for the Panthers. They're actually 1-1, I should say. They're 1 away from the double bonus. Both teams, in fact, are 1 away from the double bonus. Leslie, a senior here at Santa Rosa High School, trying to tie the ball game. Kept alive, Capurro ends up with the rebound.
Got to stop the ball here. Frisch is thinking one thing: how can I score?
And Frisch, spinning in traffic, draws another foul. Frisch seems to like this kind of game.
Yeah, he's not afraid of contact. He'd be a tough player to officiate because he is going to attack.
No doubt he was tripped.
And now it's double bonus here, so he'll get 2 free throws. Looking to extend Newman's slim lead here.
Prince picked up his second on the play. 9 points now for Mason Frisch. Edwards checking back in, giving Santa Rosa more of a post presence.
Charlie Thompson back in for Newman. Charlie Thompson, one of those glue guys. He's just a hard, physical rebounder, screener. Coach Bonfili type of player right there. Whoa!
Little travel carry right there. That's the 9th turnover as the turnovers start to even out a little bit.
We can't get through a possession without a whistle here.
It's been difficult. Pretty good crowd here so far tonight. I imagine we'll see a very big crowd for the championship tomorrow. No matter who makes it to play the Prospectors, as Trevor Smith gets a basket. He has 4 points now, and the lead is 4 for Cardinal Newman. Garcia just continues to blow by the defense.
I'm impressed with Garcia. You know, he'll make a play, and the next time he'll miss a shot, but he doesn't lack confidence. He'll come right back and make another play.
He had a great game against Petaluma in the third-place game from the Rose City tournament a couple weeks ago. Culbertson, nice hustle, saves it to Frisch. Frisch, nice pass inside, but a block by Gaudreau. Oh my goodness, Andre Gaudreau. And an offensive foul call against Trevor Smith.
Garcia's hurt here for Santa Rosa. He's holding his arm. That would be a big loss if the Panthers lost their point guard. He's in a lot of pain right now.
Garcia may have injured himself severely, as he is in just tons of pain right now.
Yep, Coach Lott's calling for the trainer.
Trainer's coming over right now.
Hopefully he's okay. Goodwood back in the game here for Santa Rosa.
There's Gaudreau, nice basket to tie it back up.
There you see the charge on Smith, and it looked like Garcia was kind of reaching in there and maybe his elbow. That last basket by Gaudreau, just a strong drive. Newman defenders in great position, but an even better shot and finish by the Panther leader.
25-25.
Here comes a trap.
Culbertson handles it. Slender gets it across. Slender, no look pass inside, and fouled is Anthony Roman. He'll shoot a pair. Great no look pass that time by Bradley Slender.
Misses the first free throw, just rattles out. We see Garcia getting tended to on the Panther sideline. Maybe some cramps.
Yeah, now he's working on a leg. It was his elbow or forearm that was injured, it seemed like earlier.
Whatever it is, it looks painful.
Roman makes it a 1-point lead for Newman. 3 minutes to go here in the second quarter. Outside shot, no good. That was Baker, well off the mark. 2:53 to go.
Baker shrugs it off. That's what I mean. Coach Lott really empowers these guys to shoot. You know, if they miss, the air ball, doesn't matter, no big deal. They think they're going to hit the next one.
Capurro up top. Gaudreau trying to handle that left-handed move. Roman and Gaudreau comes down with it. A tie-up call. The possession arrow pointing Santa Rosa's way. Oh, check it. Newman's going to hang on to it. Possession arrow was favoring Newman there. Frisch inside. Nice basket. Mason Frisch.
Instant offense.
11 points now for Frisch. Gaudreau to Baker. Gaudreau up and over the defense and in. Andre Gaudreau has 4.
That's a tough shot, but a great shot by Gaudreau.
Right over Capurro.
Yep, good defense, better offense. Here comes a trap. Gaudreau's going to try and rotate. Slender's looking up. Where's an open offensive player? And they found him.
Culbertson hanging in the air, gets fouled. He'll shoot 2. Obi Culbertson has given Coach Bonfili some nice minutes off the bench.
Yeah, but see a nice second pass by Capurro. Culbertson did a good job just attacking the basket. A little short on the free throw. These kids' legs have to be tired. They're flying around. Number 1, Caleb Loeb, making his first appearance for Santa Rosa tonight off the bench.
Culbertson gets 1 of 2, and he's got 3. A 2-point lead. Grant Goodwin, guarded by Capurro, gives it up for Baker. Gaudreau and Culbertson on the right wing.
Gaudreau's thinking heat check here. Here it comes.
And he's hot. Gaudreau has 2 in a row, 6 points now for Andre Gaudreau. And we're tied back up at 29-29.
Gaudreau really sitting on Capurro's left hand, forcing him right.
Reach no good. Baker with the rebound. Quickly to Goodwin. Goodwin gets the bounce pass to out to Caleb Logue, and Logue lays it in. Nice fast break.
And that's how the Panthers want to play. Play quick, pass the ball up the floor, make Newman play quick.
Capurro tries a 3.
If Santa Rosa can rebound, they're going to have a chance to take control of this game, but they're flying around so much, they're out of rebounding position, and it's tough. There's another offensive rebound, but
Roman went after it, but I think he's going to get called for pushing off. Santa Rosa up by 2.
Yeah, there's Goodwin taking the ball to the defense, making the defender stop him, and then it's an easy bounce pass to Logue for the layup off the glass. 2 shots here. Both teams are in the double bonus.
Logue doing a nice job. And that was Leslie. Depth coming through for both teams so far. Leslie gets both of them. So both coaches getting some great play from their backup guys, and that is definitely what it's going to take tonight. Capurro gets it across himself. Slender handles it. Baker takes it away. Campos out in front of the pack. Misses the lay-in. They've missed a couple like that.
Oh, it's a big miss, and then the foul. So Culberson's going to come down and get 2 free throws.
Yeah, both teams are in the double bonus right now.
Give Capurro credit. It looked like Santa Rosa had an easy layup, but he hustled back. Made the layup a little more challenging, and he was able to force the miss. See it right here. Baker with the steal, pitches it ahead. Campos just missed it, but Capurro was flying in there to make him think about that.
Culbertson making some money from the free throw line. It's at 2 out of 3, 4 points for Colby Culbertson. And he makes it 2 in a row. 3 overall.
See if Santa Rosa holds for the last shot here. Shot clock's off. So the way Gaudreau shot this quarter, it might not be a bad idea to see if we can get him a touch here.
Taken away by Culbertson.
Von Feely's patented trap at the end of the quarter.
Freesh finds
Newman should have held the last shot.
Off the knee. Panthers can take the lead into the locker room. And they do. Big second quarter for Santa Rosa as they score 21 points in the second quarter and take a 2-point lead into the locker room. How much does that do for their confidence coming out in this second half?
You know what? I think they probably had confidence coming right into the game. They've been playing well this year. But yeah, I mean, they're winning at half. They're going to expect to win this ball game. If they can pull this one out, you know, they're going to have all the confidence in the world heading into league play next week.
Both teams playing a lot of full court pressure. As a coach yourself, you foresee any major changes in strategy into the second half?
Well, I don't know the fouls off the top of my head, but they got to look at foul trouble because that might cause you to adjust how you want to defend. No, I think Santa Rosa's committed to that style of play, so they're gonna run and get after it. I think Newman needs to pick and choose their spots to attack the press and see if they can get some layups and dunks. And then when they can't, keep pounding the offensive glass. And Newman's got to stop fouling themselves. You know, I think Newman will be a little more offense.
So 33-31 at the intermission. We'll be back with the highlights and the start of the third quarter in just a moment.
Tonight's game is presented by Lux Metals Incorporated, providing high-quality commercial and residential metal fabrication since 1971. For custom exterior designs or fabulous interiors, Lux Metals is the perfect choice for your home or business. Lux Metals Incorporated. We make it our business to make it our best.
When you come to Oil Stop, we'll serve you and your passengers with a complimentary beverage. Coke, Diet Coke, Sprite, coffee, tea, hot chocolate, hot cider, or even a bottle of cold, refreshing water. Want to check your emails, surf the web, or get some work done when you're in for service? Use our high-speed Wi-Fi. It's free. We'll also provide a free car wash with your oil change so your car looks as good as it runs. How convenient is that? Oil Stop. We're here to serve you.
Are you searching for a great high school experience? Cardinal Newman is the only Catholic college preparatory high school in Santa Rosa. Be a part of a community where you will be known and supported during these key years of growth. Be a part of a fun and positive student body who embraces challenge and responsibility through faith, academics, service, visual and performing arts, and competition. Learn how to apply at cardinalnewman.org.
For over 80 years, George Peterson Insurance has been protecting our community, helping businesses and individuals get the right coverage for their needs. We are proud to expand our presence to Marin County with the Minto and Wilkie and Allen, Bettini and Carter agencies located in San Rafael. We are excited for the opportunity to continue to grow our personal and employer resources and services in the North Bay. We are still committed to this promise to all Northern California.
We've got your back. George Peterson Insurance.
NBL MVP and Coach Bonfili standout. Corey, what the fuck is going on with your Cardinals? Now, how many F-bombs has Bonfili dropped by now? I got the under over set at 4.5. Oh, that's right.
right, we're ready for the second half to begin as the teams come out of the locker room here. Santa Rosa up by 2, and while we're waiting for the third quarter to start, we'll take a look at some highlights of that first half of play. There were a lot of them. There's Newman.
Yeah, there you see it's Bradley Slender with a jump shot off the inbounds play. And then here's that full court pressure. Culbertson with the steal and a great pass to Smith up there, and he gets the easy deuce at the basket. Here's Capurro kind of playing that point forward spot. Good bounce pass up the floor, and Frisch is thinking, attack the basket and get myself 2 points. And there's the future Sonoma County Classic players getting their shots up. Let's look in.
Comes Santa Rosa now.
See that baseline drive by Goodwin. 2 points. I'm impressed with Goodwin. That kid's a good athlete. He can shoot it. Good passer. There you see him kicking the ball to the corner for 3. And then again, Goodwin taking the ball to defense, dropping off the bounce pass to Logue for the layup. He's a playmaker. And he might have to make some more plays here because Garcia, Isidro Garcia for the Panthers has an ice bag on his shoulder, and it looks like he might be done here for the night.
All right, so we'll take a quick break as we get ready for the start of the third quarter. We'll be back with that after this.
For AAU basketball at its best, it's Express Basketball Club, the place for young players to learn the fundamentals and advanced skills for high school and beyond.
Looking to buy or sell wine country, ranch, and vineyard property? Vice Properties, with over 75 years of combined experience, can make it happen. Vice Properties specializes in North Bay ranch and vineyard properties with in-depth local knowledge and relationships unparalleled in wine country. Vice Properties can also help with commercial, investment, and residential properties. We know the market. Let us help you get the best deal possible. Call Vice Properties today or go to Vice.
All right, we're ready for the start of the third quarter. Rebounding edge was to Newman, 11-9. Turnovers actually favored Santa Rosa. Newman had 12, Santa Rosa had 10. 3-point baskets. Each team had 1 3-point basket apiece. Panthers looking to come out of the locker room and build on the lead, but Santa Rosa turns it over. Smith gives it up top to Capurro. Slender for 3. Smith with a rebound over the top. Tapped by Frisch and good.
There's Newman's size advantage coming into play. They got the game at more of a half-court pace there, and they pounded the glass.
Edwards at the other end with the basket and the foul. Tyler Edwards, his first basket of the night.
Quickly the other way. Newman scores, but the Panthers took the ball right out, threw the baseball pass, and won.
And Edwards does complete the old-fashioned 3-point play. 3-point lead for Santa Rosa.
Comes the pressure. Vidari got banged up a little bit early in the game, and he didn't play much in the first half. Still doesn't look quite 100%.
Yeah, he's got a little limp going. He played really well early on. There's Slender in and out. Capurro tries to get the rebound, but Goodwin takes it away. Grant Goodwin lost the handle.
Newman's got to go. There's 4 defenders here in the backcourt. Newman's got to look up the floor and attack this pressure. Easier said than done, but if they could just make one more pass, they may get a layup.
Slender's missed his last 2 3-point tries, so this time he works it inside, almost shuffled his feet. Madison Lott thought for sure he traveled. And Slender will go to the free throw line with a chance to tie it back up. Kind of dragged that pivot foot a little bit as he was shooting. Doesn't get that one. Edwards has the rebound.
Good box out there by Edwards. He's kind of Santa Rosa's only true post player, so he's going to have to control the glass for them.
They're still working on Isidro Garcia on the bench, and in fact, they're putting a sling on his right arm. I'm not sure if he dislocated his shoulder or what, but there's an ice bag on the shoulder and now a sling on the arm.
Most patience we've seen all night by either team, and pays off for the Panthers. Goodwin hits a big three.
Grant Goodwin with his first three-pointer of the night. He has 5 points, and the lead is 4 for Santa Rosa. Vidari all the way to the rack, no good. Frisch tries to dunk, doesn't get it. Goodwin, fouled. Might have got away with a travel there. If Frisch had been able to hit that dunk, would have been definitely exciting play to watch, but I'm sure what Coach Bonfili will tell him is just make the basket.
Yeah, here you see it. Vidari doing a good job attacking the basket. And then Lone Star Frisch coming in, trying to get the putback dunk, but just miss it off the back rim.
Goodwin doesn't get the second, and Frisch has the rebound. Biggest lead of the night for Santa Rosa. They're up by 5. There's Smith underneath, and he's fouled.
Still, that pace is favoring Santa Rosa. Cardinal Newman throwing the baseball pass down, and good job getting the free throw line, but they're going to need to slow things down somewhat, pick and choose their spots. There you see Garcia. Hopefully it's not too serious for an injury.
Smith got the roll. 5 points for Trevor Smith. That foul call went against Leslie, I believe. Is he even on the floor? Yes, he is. Dylan Leslie picked that one up.
John Carlo Woods, number 12, coming in for Cardinal Newman here. First minutes of the ball game.
And there's Trevor Smith getting a second one. Tightening the game up just a bit. A 3-point lead for Santa Rosa.
Baker's going right at the new Newman player.
Oh, and Baker gets the basket and the foul.
Got to give Coach Lott credit there. I saw that Woods had just come in the game. Called for an ISO play for Baker and attacked the new defender, and pays off in an and-one layup.
Vidari a little late with the help right there. Baker doesn't get the free throw, but Smith loses it out of bounds. How about that? A chance to make it a 4 or even a 5-point possession for Santa Rosa with 5:30 to go here in the third quarter. Goodwin, long three, and he got it. Grant Goodwin sticks one from well beyond the arc, and it's an 8-point lead for Santa Rosa.
And here comes the pressure, the trap. There's the extra pass.
And Frisch gets the lay-in at the other end.
Opted for the easy two instead of trying to dunk it there. Probably a good decision by Frisch.
Goodwin fouled along the baseline as he tried to slide that to Prince. If it's on Smith, it's his third. Not sure where they're going to go with that. Looks like it's going to go against Vidari. They've got Vidari with 3 fouls as well. So either way that went, it was not going to be a good one for Cardinal Newman. There's Gaudreau, and he travels. Turnovers continuing to mount. 14 by Newman, 13 by Santa Rosa. And we have 5 minutes to go in the third quarter. Smith blocked from behind, but fouled also by Baker. Alan Baker got him from behind, and Smith, in the act of shooting, will shoot a pair.
Santa Rosa coaches are asking for the Panther defender to take the charge there instead of trying to go up and block the shot. Trevor Smith short on that first free throw.
Smith has 6 points thus far.
Smith's another one of these guys that Coach Bonfili is going to look to in the league season to really carry the scoring load. He's a talented junior. He can shoot the ball, he can attack the basket, put the ball on the floor. He's got a lot of potential. We see Baker in that 4-low isolation set again, drives and kicks. Newman boys did a good job defending there. Goodwin's trying to get another 3 off after that long 3-ball of the other possession.
Baker with a tap. Gaudreau with a follow. Andre Gaudreau. Big basket right there for the Panthers. The lead back up to 7, midway through the third. Vidari tries to get it to Frisch and does. Frisch, no look inside, but it is taken away once again by Santa Rosa.
Pace is in the Panthers' favor.
Oh, that would have been a big one. The Panther crowd would have erupted. Goodwin almost takes it away from Capurro.
Santa Rosa team's in great condition. They are flying around and they don't seem to get tired.
There's Capurro. And a foul. Giancarlo Woods with the foul there. That tap in just moments ago.
There's see Goodwin with a nice bounce pass to Gaudreau. He misses, Baker misses, but Gaudreau finishes it up, puts in the putback layup for 2 points.
All right, we have the snack bar that is going to be closing in 30 minutes. Anybody that wants to look at getting any food?
I think Coach Bonfili here is just trying to settle the Cardinals down. As we talked about, Santa Rosa's got the pace frenetic and in their favor, and he's used his timeout to kind of remind the boys there's a lot of time left, slow down, relax, play with some poise.
Take a look at the standings coming in tonight's play. So Piners now 11-4. You can add a win to them, and boy, it's going to be an interesting league. There's the Sonoma County Classic champions, last 4 anyways, down on your bottom right. Newman, Mount Eden, and Las Lomas. One thing we know, it's going to be a Sonoma County team that wins it this year. Baker tries to feed it down low. Last touch to Cardinal. Jalen Prince, he's had a nice game for the Panthers. Little half-court set here. Everybody catch their breath for a moment. Grant Goodwin tries a little step-back move, doesn't get it. Trevor Smith has the rebound. Goodwin almost got a steal. He stepped on the line. Panther bench is going crazy over there.
I'm impressed with number 3, Goodwin here for Santa Rosa. He didn't get that shot to drop and didn't quite get the steal, but he's playing with a lot of energy on both ends of the floor and really picking up the slack for the injured Garcia for Santa Rosa.
Yeah, it was a great step-back move. He just didn't get it to fall, then almost got the steal. Here comes Frisch now.
Frisch is going to go right at Baker here. Charge.
And offensive foul call. Frisch's second personal foul.
Coach Bonfili's not a fan of that call, that's for sure, but I think it was the right call. Good back cut there by Leslie, allows Baker to have some space to drive, but a good block by Smith for Newman.
Tie-up call, and it's going to be Newman's ball. The possession arrow pointing their way. A nice hustle by Frisch to tie that up. And now the Cardinals will have to deal with the full court pressure once again.
Comes for Dari. As soon as he goes left, the trap might come. There's a trap.
Tapped out by the Panthers. He almost went back court.
Yeah, you don't want to pick your dribble up as soon as you cross half court, because then that back court line kind of acts as a third defender against the trap. You're going to pick the dribble up, pick it up before you cross half court and make the pass. Smith
weaves his way inside and travels. Make that turnover at number 16 for Cardinal Newman. Key stretch of the ball game right here. Last 2 minutes of the third quarter. Santa Rosa with a 7-point lead.
Running a half-court set here.
Campos, left side, tries to bounce it through. Prince can't finish it.
Great cut by Prince, just couldn't get the ball to drop. That was a good possession by the Panthers.
Vidari fouled by Campos. Tell you what, the Panthers make you work.
They make you work for every dribble. Yep, Coach Lott's got to be proud of his boys' effort tonight.
You do not get any breathers. There's Mason Frisch, taken away by Baker. Campos brings it across. Now it's Gaudreau with Capurro. Jalen Prince for three. Got it! And the lead is 10. Baker almost got a steal, but he kicked the ball. Oh, and he would have had an easy lay-in had he come up with that ball.
Good shot there by Prince. He had missed a floater the last time, missed a three a couple possessions ago, but kept shooting with confidence and knocked it down for the largest lead of the game for the Panthers. Here comes Big Dino in for Newman, NBL Oak Football Player of the Year. Another trap from Santa Rosa.
Slender trying to go up. Dino somehow ended up with the ball. Here comes Frisch diving in from behind. Wow, 17 points for Frisch. Dino kept that one alive. And it's an 8-point lead. Baker to Gaudreau. Gaudreau for three. Doesn't get it. Long rebound. Campos, but he threw it to Vidari.
Yeah, good hustle by Campos. Just couldn't quite find a teammate.
And now Baker fouls Frisch. And that could put Cardinal Newman in the bonus.
Not quite yet. A couple more fouls to go here.
Oh, that's only their fifth.
Alan Baker getting a sub. He earned that one. He's been playing hard. Both ends of the floor. Baker's making things happen for the Panthers.
Marcus Vidari with Campos. Nice spin by Vidari, and he's fouled by Leslie.
Great move by Vidari there. Slick little spin move, got to the basket, and then got to the foul line. There you see Dino with the second chance, got the offensive rebound. A little shovel pass to Frisch attacking the basket. I think Mason wanted the foul as well, but good play nonetheless. That was a 4-second break for Baker. So hopefully he got some water and he's ready to roll because he's right back in the game.
Vidari missed them both. And somebody pushed off or entered early.
Yeah, Panthers entered early, so Vidari's going to get a third free throw here. Another opportunity to knock one down.
Got it.
There it is, third time's a charm. Good shot there by Vidari. Every point's going to count here tonight. Newman's back to that full court press.
And Frisch reaches in on Baker. That's three on Mason Frisch. And that will put Santa Rosa in the bonus. So they'll walk to the other end and shoot some free throws.
Yeah, last one, Frisch and Dino had him trapped. Frisch probably would have been better off not reaching in and making Santa Rosa pass out of that trap.
Baker got them both. Clutch free throws right there to make it a 9-point lead.
Santa Rosa back in the zone here, maybe? Yeah, they are in a little
matchup
type zone here to end the half. Give Newman a different look.
Mason Freesh with a 3. Clutch basket right there.
Santa Rosa going to go last shot here, 6-point lead.
Somewhere out there, Pat Ryan is smiling at that matchup zone, and Coach Madison Lott takes a 30-second timeout. That's his final 30 with 16.6 to go.
It's been a fun game here.
Yeah, very fun. I mean, and how about Santa Rosa opening up a 10-point lead in the third quarter? Newman kind of chipping away. This could be a fantastic finish right here.
I think it's going down to the wire. Yeah, I don't think either team's going to be able to pull away here.
Santa Rosa had that incredible second quarter, which saw them take the lead going into the locker room, and then coming out in the third quarter, Goodwin with a couple of threes, Prince with a 3, and they've led by as much as 10 points in this game. The lead now at 6. However, they have a chance for the final shot of the quarter here.
You got Goodwin back in the game, so I don't know. They got a lot of weapons. I think you probably let Goodwin make a play. He just went back court, though.
Oh, my goodness. He took a peek.
He clearly stepped back. You know, it's tough. There's a lot of lines. There's volleyball lines, badminton lines, pickleball lines. So you got red, green, purple, and black lines.
Yeah, I agree. That's a confusing area of the floor for sure. So now Newman can tighten this up heading into the fourth quarter.
Oh, you don't want to help off Freesh. He just hit one.
Freesh travels. He almost had a chance for a catch and shoot, but he couldn't quite get his grip on the catch end of that. And so he never did get off the shot.
It was Goodwin trying to beat the buzzer here. 3, 2, 1. The floater.
Oh, a little strong off the backboard. He sure got a long way down the floor before taking that shot. So it's another good quarter for Santa Rosa as they go into the final 8 minutes of this one, leading Cardinal Newman 52-46 in the Sonoma County Classic semifinals. We'll take a break right here and be back with the start of quarter number 4 in just a moment.
Christofferson Builders, committed to rebuilding Sonoma County better than ever. From plan selection to home completion, nothing replaces knowledge and experience. Christofferson Builders, visionaries and industry leaders since 1978.
I want to thank our sponsors for helping make this live broadcast possible. Really appreciate the support from the business community, and we would love to do more live broadcasts like this on ysn365.com, and also hope you're enjoying our new feature on YSN 365 TV, where we bring you classic games from the past and the present. Right on the homepage, YSN 365 TV. There's Prince. Rattles the rim, no good. Rebound. Santa Rosa kept alive by Baker, but he fouls Dino, and Trevor Smith hit the ground hard.
Coach Bonfili's thinking there should have been a foul called on that first box out attempt.
That's 4 on Baker.
That's a big foul. 1-on-1 for Newman, and 4 on Baker, who's playing just as well as anybody in the gym tonight.
So Dino Cajaleo will go to the other end.
Coach Lott's going to have to get Baker out of the game here. There's too much game left.
Yeah, I think you're right. And he will. Edwards will check in.
1-on-1. Big Dino at the line.
Goudreau with the rebound, and Frisch might have bumped him from behind. No,
I think they call a violation on red.
He got in early. Goudreau has 5 rebounds now.
Newman with the full court pressure. Santa Rosa, good job getting the ball middle of the floor. Easy press break for him, and Goodwin with a heat check.
Goudreau with an offensive rebound. Santa Rosa content to kind of change the pace a little bit now. It seems like they're going a little bit more to a half-court set.
I don't know. I think Santa Rosa is going to want to get back to the run and gun style. That's the way they do it. But yeah, right now it's definitely slower pace. That's going to favor Newman though, but it stays that way this quarter.
Shot clock at 15. Goudreau up top, bounces it to Prince in the lane. Tough shot backwards, and it's Goodwin who ends up with the ball.
Shot clock's at 6. That ball didn't hit the rim, so no reset there.
And Frisch just picked up his 4th. So now a couple guys with 4, both wearing number 13. And Goodwin goes to the line now for Santa Rosa.
Coach Monfili's gambling. He's going to keep Frisch in the game with 4 fouls.
Goodwin doesn't get it. Trevor Smith comes down with a rebound. Frisch pulls up. Nice offensive board. Capurro a second chance and in. Big
Just like
basket.
that, the lead is only 4. It seems like Santa Rosa's dominated the second half, but Newman is right there.
That 10-point lead has closed out. Edwards wide open underneath, can't finish. And Smith fouls him. 3 fouls on Trevor Smith. And Edwards will go to the line.
Right down here, guys. Right down here.
You can see the concern on Coach Tom Bonfili's face. Still a lot of basketball left to play here in this semifinal game. Tomorrow night we'll have the 3rd place game at 4:30, and then the championship game at 6. And Smith just tapped it in for Santa Rosa. In soccer, they call that an own goal. Wow. Did he forget which end of the floor they were on? Not sure what happened there. Frisch travels. Been a tough second half for Mason Frisch.
Yeah, a little confusion here on the scoreboard, but they're going to make sure they get it right. Santa Rosa's got a 6-point lead. There's still so much game left. Seems like Newman's.
Yeah, the ball definitely went in the basket. Doesn't matter who last touched it or who shot it. If it goes in that basket, it's 2 points for Santa Rosa.
Santa Rosa's got to make some free throws here. They're going on the line again. Newman's in the penalty. Here's that last free throw.
Yeah.
I don't know. He might have just been trying to rebound it and kind of slipped off his hands. I can't tell.
Until he realized it right as he let go of the ball. Goodwin got the first. 10 points for Grant Goodwin. Points now for Goodwin. The lead is 8. Newman beats the press. Nice defensive play by Goodwin, but he's fouled. But he got called for the foul. Almost a clean strip right there. He thought he got it.
That was a 50-50 call. That was a tough one. It was either going to be a foul or out of bounds off Santa Rosa.
They have definitely called them tight all night long, and now Bradley Slender will shoot free throws.
I think the officials are going to call it tight all the way here to the buzzer. The way, you know, the players and the coaches, every time there's a whistle, they're reacting strongly to it. So they want to make sure they keep control of this ball game.
Slender got them both. Clutch free throws there. but the lead is still 6 for Santa Rosa.
Newman full court pressure, and there it comes.
Trevor Smith got there in time. Capurro to Frisch.
Good
Back
pass.
to Smith. Smith blocked. Great defense by the Panthers. It's Santa Rosa's ball. Coach Bonfili is going crazy. He wants a timeout. Not to talk to his players, he wants to talk to the officials right now. It's going to be a full timeout. Wow, what a sequence right there.
There's the Bonfili stare. He says a lot without saying anything at all there with that stare.
Here it is, the steal by Smith.
Great anticipation by Smith, knocks the ball loose. Capurro to Frisch, and Frisch back to Smith, and I don't know, it's a physical play there. And then clearly off Frisch, so I know the Newman faithful want the foul on Smith. Could have been called, but it wasn't, and then the ball was off Frisch, so Santa Rosa will take over on the baseline.
Hasn't been a field goal made yet in this fourth quarter. It's been all free throws as both these teams buckle down defensively.
I would think Newman's going to be right back in that full court press. They just created a turnover with it. Bonfili, I'm sure, was reminding Mason Frisch, you have 4 fouls. Be aggressive, but don't reach. Nothing silly here. We need you to score the ball down the stretch for us.
Quite a resume there for Coach Bonfili. A couple of NorCal titles. 38 years of coaching here and at Justin Siena High School in Napa. Edwards up top to Goodwin. Baker, he has 4 fouls. He's guarded closely by Slender. Gives it up to Edwards. Shot clock at 10. Goodwin off the front iron. Baker keeps it alive, and they'll get a fresh 35. Goodwin up and under with the left hand. Oh my goodness, what a move by Goodwin, who has 13 points now.
Goodwin is a playmaker.
58-50. Trevor Smith bumped by Edwards, who tried to take the charge. This was pretty.
Oh, I like this. The reverse layup with little English in the left hand. It's a little Manu Ginobili-ish right there. 5 fouls for Tyler Edwards.
Wow, I didn't see that coming.
So they sub out their biggest player and they bring in number 11, Emilio Campos, one of their smaller guards, but I don't think it matters the way Santa Rosa plays. They're going to fly around.
Smith takes aim and hits the first. He's had a very good night at the free throw line. Nine points for Trevor Smith. Doesn't get the second.
Great box out there by Alan Baker. Capurro's got a couple inches on him, and Capurro was crashing hard. Alan Baker held his block out very well.
5 minutes to play. A 7-point lead for Santa Rosa. Not sure when the last time Santa Rosa beat Cardinal Newman was, but it's been a while. There's Prince off the mark, and Andre Gaudreau has the rebound.
We'll see here. Like you said, is Santa Rosa going to slow it down with a 7-point lead, or are they going to keep the pedal down? Goodwin's going to keep firing.
Slender loses the handle. Campos tapped it away. Campos from the corner, off the mark. Whistle underneath.
He traveled. He tried to step back, get behind the line, and he shuffled his feet in doing so. So Newman takes over.
Santa Rosa won this tournament in '86 and '87. That was the last time the Panthers prevailed in the Sonoma County Classic. That was under Pat Ryan a long time ago. There's Capurro underneath. Talked about Capurro in the open. He's had kind of a quiet game, but he's one of those guys that can be a steadying force in the fourth quarter for Cardinal Newman. Grant Goodwin now. Panthers try to catch their breath. Halfway through the final 8 minutes of this one. 58-53, Santa Rosa over Newman. Campos finds Prince. Shot clock at 10. Baker looks up at it, fires away. Got it! Allen Baker for 3!
That is a huge shot. By no means is it the end of the game, but that is a big shot by Baker.
And there goes Freesh to the rack. Last touch to Andre Gaudreau. Taken away from behind. Goodwin got it. Another big turnover. 20 turnovers on the night, and Andre Gaudreau has a basket for Santa Rosa. 10 points for Gaudreau. Another steal for the Panthers. Gaudreau again lays it in, and the Panthers lead by 12. Timeout, Cardinal Newman. What a sequence for the Panthers. The press leading to 2 quick baskets.
We see Goodwin leading the break. Nice pass. Campbell's good decision pulling it back out. And then Gaudreau finishes it off with a layup. And the quick steal by Goodwin back to Gaudreau. And that is spurt ability. They're scoring in bunches. 6-point lead, doubles up to 12, just like that.
Well, Pioneer won the first one. They will be in the championship game. We know that, looking for their 8th Sonoma County Classic Championship. And the question is, who will they be playing? Right now, the Santa Rosa Panthers are in control of this one. See, Saturday's championship game will be at 6 o'clock. We'll have the 3rd place game, Mount Eden, and the loser of this one, that will be at 4:30, and we'll have both of them live for you right here on YSN365.com Saturday. Plan to be with us either here in person or on the World Wide Web. What an incredible sequence for Santa Rosa. The lead is now 12. Newman's going to have some great possessions. Panthers are feeling it. 2:55 to go. Vidari to Capurro. Capurro finds Mason Freesh, and he lays it in. A couple guys on the floor playing with 4 fouls. That's Freesh's first basket in the 4th quarter.
Newman's going to have to come with that trap of their own now. They're flying around. They're going to trap the ball in the half court here a little bit. Panthers do a good job, smart thing, pulling it out.
Yeah, Madison Lott says, let's go spread here. Good one. I think he was on the line, but he got it. It was only a 2. He was inches away from hitting a 3.
He creates a lot of space for that step back. That's an impressive move.
Slender, no good. Freesh, offensive rebound. Put back, he's fouled. 2:07 to go. Time running out on Cardinal Newman. As Goodwin does it again. He tried to step back beyond the arc.
You can tell he's worked on this move. He's gone through it a couple times tonight. Coach Lott saying space the floor. He calls it flat, just the isolation for him, and he takes a hard dribble in, step back, and knocks it down. Good Coach Bonfili here is emptying the bench with over 2 minutes to play.
Wow.
He's pulling out all the starters. Freesh missed both free throws.
2 minutes to go. Santa Rosa in control. Madison Lott says, run some clock, boys, and that's what they'll do. The Panthers spread it out. Campos finds Goodwin. Goodwin having a great game. There's Dino Cajaleo with the rebound. Freesh pulls up from well beyond the arc, and that's a 3. 22 points now for Mason Freesh. Makes it a 9-point game.
There's a travel.
And a travel. They were trying to foul him, too.
Bonfili's going to sub out Freesh here after he hits the 3.
Giancarlo Woods driving hard to the rack, doesn't get it. Jake Woods blocked by Baker, who says, not tonight.
Yeah, you see Giancarlo attacking the basket. Jake Woods picking up the board, but then shot getting blocked. There's another offensive rebound by Woods, and he puts it in.
Puts it in. Newman kind of creeping back in here, down by 7 with 1:10 to go.
They got a foul here, though. They can't afford for 35 seconds still off the clock, down 7.
They take it away. Jake Woods
good pass
bounces
to
it to Giancarlo, and it's a 2-possession game, and now Santa Rosa takes a timeout. Just when you thought Coach Monfili was maybe throwing in the towel by taking all his starters off the floor, the backups come in and put a couple of quick baskets in, and it's a 5-point game with 49.7 to go.
That's why you don't question Coach Bonfili. He's got 783 wins for a reason. You see the turnover creates a fast break opportunity, and Jake Woods, Giancarlo Woods, and just like that, Newman's back in the ball game, and so is Mason Frisch. He's checking back in.
Wow.
We said it was going to come down to the end,
Dave. They take out their starters, they choose not to foul, and they come up with 2 turnovers in a row. That's amazing. Yeah, it's going to come down to the end, as we predicted. Well, this next possession for Santa Rosa is the ball game right here. If they get a 2 or a 3 right here, it's going to be very difficult for Newman to come back. They're going to have to foul quickly every time Santa Rosa gets the ball back.
Well, if Newman can't create a turnover here early in the possession, they got to foul because there's a 12, 14-second differential. And Santa Rosa could take a shot clock violation and win the game. So Newman's going to try and force a steal in the backcourt. They can't create a turnover. They're going to have to foul eventually this possession.
Campos goes deep. Good throw, lobs it over the top to Goodwin.
Santa Rosa timeout.
Took a timeout. So we'll take a break right here. It is 67-62 with 47.8 to go. We'll be back with the conclusion of this one in just a moment.
Tonight's game is presented by Lux Metals Incorporated, providing high-quality commercial and residential metal fabrication since 1971. For custom exterior designs or fabulous interiors, Lux Metals is the perfect choice for your home or business. Lux Metals Incorporated, we make it our business to make it our best.
When you come to Oil Stop, we'll serve you and your passengers with a complimentary beverage. Coke, Diet Coke, Sprite, coffee, tea, hot chocolate, hot cider, or even a bottle of cold, refreshing water. Want to check your emails, surf the web, or get some work done when you're in for service? Use our high-speed Wi-Fi. It's free. We'll also provide a free car wash with your oil change so your car looks as good as it runs. How convenient is that? Oil Stop. We're here to serve you.
So here we go. Santa Rosa inbounds quickly. They beat it deep. Campos will pull it out wisely.
Newman's got a foul here. They can't allow Santa Rosa to kill 35 seconds at this stage.
They can't get to anybody.
Oh.
And Frisch has just fouled out, and they call it a flagrant. They were having trouble catching up to anybody to foul. Finally, when they did, it was a flagrant foul.
It's too bad there. Newman worked so hard to cut the lead from 12 to 5, and they had to foul there, but the intentional is going to make it tough.
Maybe Frisch hasn't fouled out. I have him for 5.
No, they had Giancarlo Woods, I believe.
Oh, they gave it to Woods.
Yeah, Woods got him. So Prince makes 1 of 2, but because it's an intentional foul, Santa Rosa keeps the ball. So now Newman, they can't get a quick steal. Yeah, that was Woods clearly.
Oh yeah, that was definitely Woods.
If Newman can't get a quick steal, they're going to have to foul right away. You need to make a play on the ball, just like that.
Like that.
So it's not intentional.
Elijah Hunter gets called for the personal this time, and Goodwin will go to the line with a chance to more or less ice the game right here. 34.4 to go. Goodwin's had a nice game. 15 points, 3 rebounds, couple of assists, many steals. I lost track of that a long time ago. And he has 16 points now. Goodwin got them both. 17 points, and the lead is 8. Another timeout taken right here, so we will step aside one more time. It is 70-62, Santa Rosa over Newman in the Sonoma County Classic semifinals.
Are you searching for a
Great high school experience? Cardinal Newman is the only Catholic college preparatory high school in Santa Rosa. Be a part of a community where you will be known and supported during these key years of growth. Be a part of a fun and positive student body who embraces challenge and responsibility through faith, academics, service, visual and performing arts, and competition. Learn how to apply at cardinalnewman.org.
For over 80 years, George Peterson Insurance has been protecting our community, helping businesses and individuals get the right coverage for their needs. We are proud to expand our presence to Marin County with the Minto and Wilkie and Allen, Bettini and Carter agencies located in San Rafael. We are excited for the opportunity to continue to grow our personal and employer resources and services in the North Bay. We are still committed to this promise to all Northern California.
We've got your back. George Peterson Insurance.
Final 34.4. Santa Rosa's out of timeouts. Newman has 2 remaining. Elijah Hunter for 3 off the front rim. Giancarlo Woods with an offensive rebound. Gets it back out to Hunter. Cardinals need a quick basket. Jake Woods gets it. And a timeout taken by Tom Bonfili. Still working this one.
Yeah, good job by Jake Woods getting up high for that rebound. He was a wide receiver for the Cardinals football team, and he made a lot of big grabs going up high to catch the football. It was a big-time rebound to keep the Newman chances alive ever so slightly. Down 6 with 16 seconds to play.
Yeah, so you're once again in that situation where you've got to try to go for the steal. If you don't, you got to foul somebody. Imagine that Santa Rosa will try to get the ball into the hands of Goodwin, who's been pretty solid from the line tonight. Don't have an idea on who their very best free throw shooter is, but
yeah, Goodwin tonight, he's been their guy. I mean, Baker's made some huge plays, and as a team they played very well, but as far as it goes tonight, Goodwin might be the best player in the gym. I don't know, Newman might not foul here. I think they're going to go for a steal, and if they can't get one,
yeah, it could be that situation where if you don't get the steal, you just kind of say, all right, that's it.
Yeah, they got a trap going, and there's a steal. There's
the ball was loose. The ball was loose. Alan Baker at the other end lays it in. Could be the icing on the cake right there. Oh, a big 3 right there by Nolan Capurro, but it's too little, too late, as Santa Rosa wins it by 5 and advances to the Sonoma County Classic championship game, looking for their first Classic championship since the mid-'80s. And my math says that's about 30 years. That's a long time.
Something like that, yeah. But it's going to be a fun one tomorrow against Pioneer for the championship. It's going to be kind of 2 undersized teams that play their tails off, both well coached. A lot of guards who can make some plays. It's going to be some good high school basketball for a tournament championship tomorrow night.
Great game for Grant Goodwin. He had 17 points, 15 of those after intermission. Andre Gaudreau was solid. Baker was solid. Just an overall great performance by the Santa Rosa Panthers, even though they turned it over 18 times tonight. They created 21 turnovers against Cardinal Newman, and that's how they won this basketball game.
And keep in mind, Isidro Garcia didn't play in the second half. He hurt that elbow. He's a starter for him. But, yeah, like you said, they created a lot of turnovers. They got the tempo in their favor. They made enough plays. Gaudreau was so solid and steady for them, and Goodwin was unbelievable.
So the Santa Rosa Panthers are celebrating this one, but they've got another big one tomorrow night. It'll be the Santa Rosa Panthers and the Pioneer Prospectors in the Sonoma County Classic championship game right here on YSN365.com. A lot of smiles heading into that locker room wearing orange and black. Great job tonight, Travis. Thanks for having us with you, being with us here tonight, and look forward to seeing you again, man. It's always a pleasure doing a game with you.
Yep, a lot of fun. Love getting in the gym and calling the games.
Great job by the crew. Our director, Brian Leach, our chief engineer, Martin Kornfeld, graphics by Michael Barabald, audio, Dylan Cattengale, Jeff Woodward. Craig Clement, David Day, and Brian Flynn on camera. It is a final score here tonight, 72-67. Santa Rosa over Cardinal Newman. We'll see you right here tomorrow night on YSN365.com. I'm Dave Cox saying good night from Pioneer High School. Thanks for watching, everybody.
To buy or sell wine country, ranch, and vineyard property? Vice Properties, with over 75 years of combined experience, can make it happen. Vice Properties specializes in North Bay ranch and vineyard properties with in-depth local knowledge and relationships unparalleled in wine country. Vice Properties can also help with commercial, investment, and residential properties. We know the market. Let us help you get the best deal possible. Call Vice Properties today or go to Vice